the fuck?
I'm the golden son while playing the GBA game. Brain off the scale, they thinking he mean weight gain. No surge, electrify the mind. I'm in charge of the buzz, get your power stripped. I'm my own plug, you the socket. Let more punchlines, the trash in your pocket. That's you to stop it. More than rap, this composite, you gossip, I rock it. See the variation? It don't matter, black or white, bring the drama, Perry Mason. I'm adjacent to the destined, counting all my blessings while they selling their soul. No, you gotta be desperate like them housewives. Hear the real with my mouth wide, paths going north, but they still hear the south side in me. These rappers are actors who giving out Emmys. Find me a Denny's looking prouder than Penny without an Oscar. I'ma lay it proper. Father, this sound ironic, didn't have a papa for most of my life. Foster home to home. Don't let me start. Comment tell me about real love. It starts in the heart, not the pants. Born without a chance. Probably met Destiny plenty times and noticed when she glanced at me. When you dance with me, who would've known these dreamers become fans of me? Put up your hands for me. Touch the sky, the model we grew up with. Bumping that old Wayne, about to see if this truck fit in my garage. I'm kidding, no car, but I got drive. Even if I retire, never be top 5. I survived the rugged terrain. Determination in my brain, God help me find joy through the pain, gain clarity that I share to the masses. Same kid, they dreaming in classes. Future look disastrous. Time for the heroes and less fastest. Clean air, less gases. But y'all know what I'm trying to convey. Chase strays, play games, watch a few anime. Found a path to be great, not a moment to waste. Mama check it, don't worry, I'm straight. We gon' take it to the top of the globe. Spread love, realest quote that I wrote. You know, sky's the limit. All my life I was sober. We surpassing that with each episode. Behold, a new episode. New day, a new episode. A new day, a new day, a new episode. A new day, a new episode. A new day, a new. Go ahead, let them throw that shade. You gotta wait to see the picture. Old Kodak days, don't go that way. They songs all filler, and it shows not at the museum. Fans never been stellar. Pendilla, shows a route set score. I ain't trying to be known by a number like the kids next door. My lord, they want us in cages or the seats, cause we fresh to death. Cash get sharp every week. Who, me? I'm nothing but a kid from the boondocks, writing living color. Different world in my boombox, chilling in my afternoon socks with a cute thing. Excuse the missed call, they didn't notice you rang. Sharp tongue from the heavens, we thinking outside of the box. They call him Stoop Kid, never lead his steps. No one knows of his woes, cause he keeps to himself in seclusion. But me, I had to find out his story, so I sat by his stoop. He said his name's Corey. Told me how he used to be in love with a dame, but she left about as fast as she came. Said the sky's never been the same. Air's less fresh, chemtrails blanket the sky, and we compressed to a perfect world that we created within the mind. We blind to the truth as the days unwind. He finds happiness and watch the time go by. He asked, do you know why? Cause at least I'll know when we die. Society's engulfed in trends, and it's hard to find friends when your vision ain't the same through the lens. A cleanse what we need, but our pride won't accept it. Love's like a precious baby girl, and I'm wishing that we kept it. Neglected all our principles, kids laughing at me every day. How conventional, all one-dimensional. I wish I was invincible, I would just fly away. Aim for the sun, hope to land in a higher place. That's my escape from reality. Life is a dream, but it seems we've been sleeping in ravines. For now, I'ma chill with the ranting. Sit up on my stoop while the kids keep chanting. Stoop kids afraid to leave the stoop. Stoop kids afraid to leave it. 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 Stoop. A tear rolls down his cheek. He asks, how did life become bleak? We used to seek joy, now we lost in translation of the language called money. I pity our generation. Told him I agree, but you looking at the downside. It's a bigger world outside the walls you hide, and I can guide you to a new state of mind if you let me. But hearts can't receive what the soul isn't ready for. Look, life is a metaphor, it's up to you to find a meaning. You can't stand for something if you steadily leaning on pillars of self-loathing. Imagine what you're missing in addition to beautiful life that you ain't even living. Places that you never been, people that you'll never meet. Happiness if you're willing to seek beyond the stoop of your seclusion, but really just a barrier to block away the image of a place much scarier. Called reality. Well, he stopped me mid-sentence, took a step down like a sinner doing penance. Said he wanna take a chance, thanks for the referral. Safe to say this boy's gonna finally leave the world. So stoop kids gonna leave it. Stoop songs, they prefer the lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple lies. You can't see me, you Stevie, wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie and make it look easy. Dream on, yeah. Dream on, dream weaver. Dream weaver.
Woo! What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It's your boy Ernie Blerd. Without fear, we're back in the building. I'm not wearing my glasses because my headache is, for the most part, gone, but it is still lingering. How is everyone doing today? God damn it. Whew, Lord Jesus. Oh my God. Let's see. Who all we got in here? What's going on here? Let me see. Oh, man, this chat goes way back. Hold on. Hold up a minute. Here, actually, let me see how far back is this chat tat going? Because yeah, let's see. Let me get some tunes in here to calm myself. Let's see. We got Disciple Gaming. Let's see. What's that? Lou Beans. Ah, my guy Wilbert Robinson here. SFC Cape Killer up in here. Geronimo Smith in here. I see we got Jerry Maurice, X-Triv, Jacob Bornikow, or what is it? Bornowski? Almost said Bornikowski, man. Forget. I have my glasses, man. Charge it to my head, not my heart. 2Trip 211. Let's see, what is this? Sincere South Pole. Man, fuck it. I'm actually put my glasses on for this shit because some of y'all's names, I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? Dude, that's how you can tell you're getting old, man. You're like, hold on, let me put on my specs. Let me put on my specs, baby. Oh, man. Hopefully the stream is coming through good for all of y'all because I think this is the first stream that we're actually doing this. Technically in 1080. I think I had been doing it in like 720. I went and boosted up to 1080 because I don't give a fuck. Ed Boy in the Cut, what's going on? Amadu Dalo, what's going on? Let's see here. Who else we got in here? Ultra Cross Zero in the building. Absolute Venom. Gots to go get him. Rain Deb Joy's up in here. Poe Archery Media, what's good, pimp? Ray Kai Bougie up in this motherfucker. Derek Tropel, what's going on? Tubes the One in here.
Okay, everybody is coming in here all of a sudden. They must want some money or something. They popping up off rip.
Look, I said no because you know what it was. I literally just put in the Discord. Actually, you know what I just realized? When I put it in the Discord, guess what I did not do?
What did you not do?
I did not tag everyone.
So they see, man, that's how I know. Yeah, they just showed up because they knew what time it was. They want something. They want.
I ain't mad at them. I ain't mad at them though. Is what I'm saying. I ain't mad at them. You know, it is what it is. You know, we gotta do what we gotta do. Oh, I just realized you was sent this. Okay, so y'all, let me tell y'all something real quick. So, on the straight up. On the straight up, we got we got a lot going on here. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know right off rip. We got a lot going on.
Yeah.
A lot of ish is happening.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to go ahead and let y'all know right off rip. Man, we got so much to talk about. We're gonna try and keep it focused.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and keep it focused because man, oh man, it's too much. It's just too much. Here, let's see here.
While you do that, I see Absolute Venom in the chat. Where my engagement money at, Carter?
Wait a minute.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm not getting engaged anytime soon. But I didn't know you get a payout for getting engaged. So that's something I will ask my partner in the foreseeable future. If she wants me to put that ring on her finger, I'm going to need some kind of cash flow payment plan for her to do that. So there's your answer for that question. You probably a really cool dude, but I'm not trying to get engaged anytime soon or give you any kind of a payment with that.
My dude said I ain't trying to do shit.
And Jarrell Bozo, what's good, sir? Blerd Without Fear and Sir Carter of West Blerd Core. Why am I in the West, Geronimo Smith? Why am I in the West?
Man, we don't know. That shit is just how it be sometimes.
I know, but
it's just how it, dude. It's just how it be sometimes. You know the vibes, man. You know the vibes. Here I'm checking a couple for those of you who wonder.
Right?
Yeah, if you wonder what's going on, you hear a disembodied voice. It's because I'm pulling Carter's video up as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I gotta make sure his shit is crispy. Make sure it's set right, because we don't half-ass anything.
We do not.
We around these parts. If you smell what I'm cooking. Here, there we go. All right, so we got you set. I got you set, King. I got you set.
Cool.
So here, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. We're gonna bring it. So let's go ahead and bring up Carter's video. We finally got his video feed working. We were having some trouble here a minute ago. There you go. Bam!
Wait.
There you go. He in here.
There we go.
He in here.
There you go.
We got him. Yeah, we got him. It took a minute. It took a little bit longer than I had initially planned, but yeah, we got it. Sorry for that. Want to apologize to the chat for the delay on getting Carter's video feed up.
So real quick, there is an actual story to this. I've seen so many women online on social media, and I've seen several men as well that have been taking pictures.
Oh, with the anime filter. Oh, wait.
This was the fuckery that Snapchat spit out that I felt very disrespected by.
Dude,
because
like your skin and everything.
And that ain't the only part. Like, I guess I took the picture of me and they said, yeah, we not putting this shit out there. This boy needs some help. So anyone who has seen me on prior Blerd Caves know I got a whole ass beard. Where is it on this, brother? Because I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know this dude. I was about to ask questions. Hey, Taco, what's going on? That one of my favorite people.
He helps Ash and Misty find Pokemon. That look like Brock right now. I don't know why that did like that.
Wait a minute. Why you look like you only use rock Pokemon?
Shut up.
Why you look like I should be getting my rock gym badge from you? Wait. Why? You know what we need? Everybody always talks about, we should have, talking about the comic book version of the Breakfast Club. You know what we need? We need a comic book version of Wildin' Out.
Oh Lord.
So I could be like old sleepy eye Brock for Pokemon looking ass.
Oh my God.
Be like, man, if you don't get your I only use rock Pokemon at the gym tournament looking ass up out of here.
Oh, that's just
I'm gonna make it happen.
Oh my God, that boy said looking like the new Manifold. Stop it.
Dude,
stop it.
Damn,
it is too early in the morning.
Not to do Manifold. Not to do. Okay, first off, can we look? Let's not be too hard on that Manifold, man. Look, that a lot of the pictures I saw, man. Somebody had their flash turned on. He darker than that. He's still about a shade or two too light to be Wakandan, but yeah, I get it. I totally get it. No,
I just want to know where my
Frenzy
beard
got lightened up a little bit too, I think.
Yes, they did. Yes, they
Frenzy.
did.
I don't appreciate it. Real quick, because we got Taco says start it. look. So look. So now I gotta get a DJ. I gotta. We'll call him DJ such and such. Yo, DJ such and such. Cut the beat.
Oh. Oh my
Look,
God.
y'all can tell what I've been doing when I've been bored lately. But no, anyway, neither here nor there. But no, well, we're yeah, we got so much to talk about. It's, you know what? Speaking of color, yeah, let's talk about some color, because you know what's happening. You know what's happening in the DC EU, Carter. Do you know what's happening in the DC EU? Have you been keeping up with the DC EU lately?
I know a little bit about a little bit.
Know a little bit about a little bit. Okay, so but you're aware that there is a Black Adam movie that's coming out.
Yes, I know of the brother that's named Adam that
is black.
A little bit.
Actually, he ain't really black.
You know, the Flash caught him too. That somebody took a picture of him and that Flash got him. That Adam is a little bit light skinned. He's a little bit light.
He light bright 2 shades from white. It's okay. It's okay. You can say it. He's more, you know what he is? He's more like Navajo White Adam.
Yeah, Skint. He's a little light skinned. He's up there a little bit.
He's skint. It's okay. It's okay though, because you know what? You know what? It's okay, because we represent Kondak. Kondak is all right with us. By the way, real quick, I just realized, because I'm an idiot. We got some super chats real quick. Before we jump in the story real quick, I do want to address these super chats. We got some super chats in here I want to take a look at real quick. We got let's see here. Says, have you heard or read about the comic Bleed Them Dry? It's basically Ninja Vampire Hunter set in a Judge Dredd future, working with a black woman who is a half vampire and a cop. I have not heard of this, but now I feel like I must.
Yeah, the Google searches are starting. I wonder, is this on Comixology? It's probably on Comixology. You probably find it on Comixology. Yeah.
I'll be adding that to the list. the list of the things. Cause I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, you said ninja. You said Vampire Hunter. You said Judge Dredd Future. You said Black Woman, who is half vampire and a cop. Okay, that's one buzz. I apologize. But overall, yeah, I can fucks with that. Thank you for that $10 super chat, by the way. We also got my guy Absolute Venom. Gots to go get him. Coming through with the $4.99 super chat, says Snapchat. Snapchat got you fucked up, Carter. Why you look like you belong in the Hidden Cloud Village? Lord, I'm done. If you don't get your Darby looking ass.
I do this to myself. Why do I do this to myself?
Man, if you don't get your Killer Bee, I got rhymes like dimes looking ass about it. Wow, I'm gonna have too much fun with this, y'all. Y'all don't ever give me this kind of power. Don't ever give me this kind of power again. Y'all know better than that. Y'all know better than that. Don't do it. Okay, yeah, okay. I apologize. I take back everything I said.
Carter looking like the anime version of Omar Epps and Juice. I hate you.
Oh. Why are they lighting you up? Like that picture you got on. God damn.
Hey, okay, chill.
I'm sorry. Oh, Lord, I'm sorry. I apologize. Never again. I won't say anything else. I'm sorry. Look, that's how you can tell I'm from Memphis. Because we only check one way in Memphis. Like, that's why, like, when they had that they added that goddamn segment, I was like, that's some Memphis shit.
Yeah. Not
And
even
if you
gonna lie,
don't
but
get your fill in the blank, looking at like that's some Memphis shit. we were doing that shit in Memphis for forever.
Oh yeah, you'd be having a conversation about something that had nothing to do with anything, but you would find some way to spin it back around and checking the shit out of that one person, like you just did. That's why I had to put my cup down. I don't trust you right now, so I'm just not going to drink this water until we get into these stories where I feel safe.
Look, you'd be sitting there like, man, yeah, that's cool and all, man. Big head, little body, little shoes, little teeth, big head, big neck, wide feet. Looking at. That's how we roll, man. That's how we do, man. That's Memphis, man. That's Memphis. Memphis is like the only city in the world, maybe other than being in like a country like Japan, where someone can compliment you and make fun of you at the same time. But no, Westside uses the trick when people said I was light skinned. But you know what? I am light skinned. I don't give a fuck. Hey, look. It ain't no thing, man. Look, I'm like this. I love all our shades. Old face breath ass. Goddamn. Y'all ain't shit. Okay, so yeah, let's oh wait, we got one more super chat. This actually is gonna segue us into what we're gonna be talking about. Okay, so Xander Dumont coming through with the $2 super chat says, woke up to racist tweets about Hawkman. Nah, we about to get into that. Trust me. Thank you for that $2 super chat. And basically, what Xander is referring to is our story that Hawkman has been cast. We knew that Hawkman was going to be in the movie Black Adam. We've known this. This isn't news. This was revealed at DC Fandom Part 1 back in August. So yeah, we've known about this. It's not a big deal. Mm-hmm. But late last night, it was revealed who would be playing him, and the internet has lost its collective shit. It's lost its collective shit. The reason why, you may ask, is because they have cast a black man to play Hawkman. Now, I see where some people might have a problem with this. But I'm here to tell you, I do not care. Random piece of string. I do not care. I will not have it all. I will not have it, the slander of the Black Hawkman. Why is because that motherfucker from Egypt. Let's keep it first off, let's keep it 100 fucking trillion. That motherfucker from Egypt. So cut the bullshit. He ain't white. Look, not to mention, don't that motherfucker reincarnate?
Yes, he does.
Don't that motherfucker reincarnate? Hell, they done made, what was it? Was it Kendra? Hell, she black now. May as well be. Shit, if she ain't, she looked like kind of like how Carter do right now.
Hey.
Well, I ain't gonna let it go.
You see what I'm saying? They always have to bring it back around.
Look, right? Look, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. But no, so here's my thing. I don't care. I'm perfectly okay with this. Because here's the thing. Not only they get a black man, they got one of the blackest brothers in Hollywood right now. I'm talking about this brother so black. He's about as black as Wesley Snipes was back in Hollywood back in the 90s. You know, like Wesley Snipes used to be the blackest motherfucker in Hollywood. No.
Darkness, everyone. Darkness.
Darkness has been cast as motherfucking Hawkman. See, actually now if we could get Darkness cast as Black Adam, we'd be all right. No, I'm joking. I'm perfectly fine with The Rock being cast as Black Adam. At least he is of the shade of Black Adam in the comics. But no, here we are. We've got the story. But yeah, they have found their Hawkman. They have brought in Aldis Hodge, who some of you may know from Leverage, Hidden Figures, Straight Outta Compton, Underground, and more recently, The Invisible Man. And yeah, he's gonna be playing Hawkman. They say that, and actually, I thought this might be some bullshit. Cause I was like, man, y'all fucking me. Y'all ain't cast no Black Hawk, man. Y'all need to quit fucking playing with me, man. Y'all on that shit. Yeah, I'd be like, y'all on that bullshit. Y'all ain't trying to. Whoop. Did I get it? Wait, I fucked something up.
Joy,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I fucked something up. There you go, you back. Anyway, but no, there we go. My OCD is making me line this up a little better. There we go, that's better. But yeah, no, people have lost their collective shit over this. People have lost their absolute collective fucking shit over this, apparently. Like, people are saying all kind of racist bullshit. They're upset because an Egyptian character is not cast as a white man. Yeah. And I'm sorry, but look, comic books have lied to you for many a year.
Yeah.
They tried to convince you that some white man, some white savior, is Egyptian. Hollywood has been lying to you, as a matter of fact, because what was that movie? Gods of Egypt?
Yes.
Gods of Egypt had one black man in it. It was Chadwick Boseman. And I'm just like, okay, all right, well, we just got one brother in here. What was that? What was the other one? What was the other one? The one that had Christian Bale. It was supposed to be about Moses. What was that movie?
Oh my God!
I don't remember the name. I'm about to Google it real quick though. Let me see what Christian Bale talking about over here. Christian Bale. What was that Egyptian movie? Egyptian. Oh Lord, I'm gonna. Don't ever.
It was Exodus, Gods and Kings.
Yeah, Gods and Kings. Exodus, Gods and Kings. That movie. Yeah, I mean, black people that movie had. Moses wasn't black. Pharaoh wasn't black. The only black people I saw in that motherfucking movie, Exodus, Gods and Kings, they were all servants. Interesting. And you know what you get for this? Wrong answer. But no, this right here though, this casting, that is correct. That is the one. Yeah. That was the look. Now they look, because I'm here for it.
I remember people complained about, Assassin's Creed Origins when they said they were going to go back to Egypt, and they saw that when they went back to Egypt, there were black people. Mm-hmm. there wasn't so people raised hell about that, but it's like, what are you talking about? This is Assassin's Creed. The one thing that they do is history, and history says Egyptians look like this, and then everybody kind of just shut the fuck up, and then it made its millions, but you still had those people that were trying to say they're just, blackwashing everything, when that's not the case.
No, it's not the case. No. Okay, let me explain this to y'all. Mm-hmm. Your history is not being blackwashed. It's being unwhitewashed. Because people had the same flip out. Remember Witcher? Remember when The Witcher hit Netflix?
Yes.
People were complaining because, if I'm not mistaken, Triss Marigold, and
was she black in the books? I think is what they were about.
Yeah, no, she's actually, if I'm not mistaken, and don't correct me if I'm wrong, but I know in the books her ethnicity is not white. Okay. Like, she's not white. And then, of course, Yennefer is also not white. Mm-hmm. And then people were complaining because of how many how many black and brown people were on that show, which, I mean, to be fair, wasn't a whole heap of a lot, but it was a lot more than I think a lot of people expected. And that's because you may not realize this, but Europe wasn't just full of white people back in those, like even though this is like a fictionalized medieval fantasy, back in that era that they are trying to emulate, it wasn't just white people walking around. There were people of all, dude, if you go back and look at, Rome, there were black people walking around in Rome, because, you gotta think about it, Africa ain't that fucking far from Europe. There's a reason why, if you go back and if you study, Greek and Norse mythology, there's why there was always such an intersection between it and African mythology and folklore is because they weren't that far from one another. They were relatively close. Now, where I'm getting at with this is the fact that, like, what was it the other day? I was reading this article because they were talking about Vikings, because you brought up Assassin's Creed. I'll bring it up too. They were talking about how Vikings were not a race. It was a culture. It was a lifestyle. Like you weren't born a Viking. Like Vikings didn't all walk around having blonde hair, blue eyes, and that shit. They said Vikings actually came from a lot of different places, and it was you were more likely to see it as a culture than see it as an actual like race of people. Because they were always going all over the goddamn place. History is whitewashed so much, and once again, history is written by the victors. History is written by the victors and those who won the battles and the wars. And a lot of this stuff is coming out now because we know more, we see more. Like case in point, the fact that the Lone Ranger was not a white man, it was a black man. It was Bass Reeves. The fact that there was what was it? We had what was that movie with Tom Cruise, The Last Samurai? It's like, nah, motherfucker. Look, let's keep it straight up.
Straight up.
They tried to admit for the longest time that there was an African samurai who actually held rank in Japan.
There was. He held the number one headband. I'm sorry. Continue. I'm sorry.
This man said this dude was Ichiban. Goddamn. Ain't this about a bitch? Ain't this about a bitch?
I'm sorry. Continue.
But once again, like, you know, there's more to your history than you realize. So people getting upset that Aldis Hodge is playing Hawkman, I'm sorry. That shit falls on deaf ears. For me, because I don't give a fuck. I'm perfectly fine with Aldis Hodge playing this character because he's a good actor. I think he can handle it. Yeah.
See, and that's really the only issue I had. When I heard that they had cast a person of color as an Egyptian, I was just like, okay, so we're sticking, true to form. That's cool. My only kind of was the actor choice. Because I don't like when I see anytime I've seen Aldis Hodge in something, he's either terrified black man or nerdy black man. So I don't really, and plus I've been like reading like Savage Hawkman recently, and I just can't see him doing that. I don't know how he's going to be in this film. I don't know if they're gonna make him Savage Hawkman. I
think
know
he's
if
gonna be the classic Hawkman, because they seem to be going with more of the classic era. Like, because I mean, okay, like let's look at who else they got in this movie. Dr. Fate, Cyclone, Atom Smasher. Nah, this is classic Justice Society shenanigans.
Okay, so if he's just going to be like the
straight up Hawkman, he's not going to be like savage like New 52 Hawkman or nothing like that. If
he's just going to be this stoic, there's always going to be white light behind him every time he's standing around saying something with purpose, then okay, then I'll wait. And I don't know why people don't do this enough, that they would much rather just fucking complain before we see something. I would do the wait and see approach.
Yeah, wait and see what he does. Because that's what I'm doing. I mean, he's giving I will give you this. In most of the things that I've seen Aldis Hodge in, now I will say I do think he has range. But yeah, he does have a lot of roles under his belt where he is either playing like the stoic black man, or he's playing like what was it? What was he? Who was he in? He was I'm
just seeing him.
Was he Ren? Who was he in? Straight Outta Compton. Shit, I don't even remember.
Was he Snoop?
No, he wasn't Snoop. No, that was somebody. That was somebody else. I think that might have been Lakeith Stanfield. Shit, I can't remember.
Okay, you might be right. Okay, you're
that
right.
was but no, I think I think he might have been MC. I think he was MC Ren, straight out of Compton.
Yeah, that's what they're saying in chat right now. He was MC
Ren. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Like I said, my memory's hazy. It's been a while since I've seen it. But no, like in Hidden Figures, I thought it was good in Hidden Figures. Leverage, Underground. I mean, I thought he did a good job. I mean, he was, I think he showed a little more range on that show than he did most other things. But I mean, he could do it. And I mean, and here's the other thing. This is what I always tell people about actors. You don't know what a person is capable of until you actually see them in it. Because think about this. A lot of people said Heath Ledger wasn't capable of playing the Joker because based on his prior resume. And then look what he did. He revolutionized the Joker and pretty much made a Joker that's so memorable that all other Jokers are held to that same standard when they are cast. And it is what it is. People said the same thing. Once again, I bring this up all the time. They said the same thing about, now granted, your mileage may vary with this because I don't think Michael Keaton is that great of a Bruce Wayne. I think he's a good Batman. No, I mean, like I said, I think he's a good Batman. I don't think he's a great Bruce Wayne. His Bruce Wayne and his Batman ain't that far apart from one another. It just, his Bruce Wayne talks more. Okay, so when he's Bruce Wayne, he's basically Beetlejuice. He's basically... You know how every actor, every classic actor...
I gotta stop you now. You being disrespectful now. No, you can't go that far.
Okay, tell me when he grabbed that poker off the mantle and smashed that vase, tell me that wasn't Beetlejuice. Tell me that wasn't Beetlejuice. Like, okay, I tell you what, I'll be fair. He was basically, when he is Bruce Wayne, he is basically every other role, every other comedic role that he's ever done with some Beetlejuice sprinkled in. Here and there, but I'm just saying, fight me on that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Look, and wait, and then the motherfucker DJing, he DJ now? He on the ones and twos? Come on now. All right, look, y'all might have forgotten that shit from Batman Returns, but I didn't. Now, but no, my thing is, People thought those things about... Hell, Hugh Jackman. People said he couldn't play Wolverine because he was Australian, and not only was he Australian, but he had mostly just done, like, musicals and shit. You don't know what a motherfucker's capable of until they actually get put in front of the fucking camera and actually do the work. Because a lot of times in Hollywood, actors are typecast. They say, oh, well, we just want you to do... Like, and this is coming from a guy who... I'm not saying I've ever been on an actual Hollywood movie set, but I've been around... people who have, and I've talked to people who have, and basically the general consensus is this: when they tell you to do something, they're gonna be like, yeah, can you just do like that thing that you do in that one movie, or do that one thing like what you do in this one. Yeah, can you give me a little more of this? Or even if you're not that actor, they say, oh, well, can you do a little bit more like can you like what was it? Allison Brie. That was one of the reasons, like, she's actually recently started branching away from comedy and doing more dramatic and more suspense thriller and stuff like that because she was typecast. She's fucking
good at it. Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she was typecast because basically like, oh, can you be more like Annie on Community? Can you give us some of that Community? Like, that's what they do, and they did the same. Why do you think Donald Glover started doing his own thing? Because they were doing the same thing with him. Oh, can you give us some more Troy from Community? Can you give us some more Troy? You know Troy and Abed. You know Troy and Abed in the morning. Yeah, can you give us some more of that? And that's why he had to start making his own shit so he could branch out and show he had range beyond what because I guarantee you, most movies that he's cast in. That he I will say pre-Atlanta, most they basically say, man, can you just be Troy? Can you just be, I don't know, something? Can you do like what you do in your stand up? Can you be more like that? We don't really want you to act. Just be how you are on stand up. So yeah, I'm willing to give this brother a chance. I'm willing to give him a chance. He's a good guy. You know, he's out here. He's putting in the work. And I mean, shit, he had to have earned it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you want to know how I know he earned it? Because The Rock fucking called this dude. This man found out he got the role through The Rock. Dude, The Rock give you a phone call and tell you got a role, man, you better accept that motherfucker. If Dwayne The Rock Johnson calls my phone and says, hey, we're gonna cast you in Black Adam, and I just wanted to let you know we're gonna cast you in the role as Mr. Terrific. And I'd be like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
I am too short, too overweight, and could never convince anybody I was smart enough. My head is too round to play Mr. Terrific. And you know what? I'd accept that motherfucker in a heartbeat. I'd be like, thank you for the call. Where do I sign? Can you please send me a fax copy of the contracts, and I will get those back to you immediately.
I mean, honestly, if someone said it in chat, and I love being surprised by someone just doing a certain role I don't think they can do, and they knock it out of the park. Because a lot of people, where is that brother's name in chat? But he was basically saying, look at Wayne Brady as Gravedigger on Black Lightning. That shocked the shit out of a lot of people.
Yeah, actually, yeah. No, Gravedigger's a really good example because a lot of people, like, I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard he was cast as Gravedigger, I was kind of like, but then I thought about it, I was like, he actually can act. Like, he is a good actor. Don't let that whose line is it anyway bullshit fool you. He can act.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Give the man his propers.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Dwayne Johnson, he came out and said, yeah, he said, like, he actually shared a transcript of the call that they had and said it was one of the best conversations he'd ever had. And basically said, here's the readout. Here's the readout on it. He said, I called Aldis personally as I wanted to surprise him that he got the role, and it wound up being one of the greatest conversations I've ever had. He says, Aldis says, hello, The Rock. Hello, I'd like to speak to Aldis. Who is this? This is Dwayne Johnson. There's a long pause. Whoever this is, stop. Yo, that's how you know Aldis Hodge is a real brother. He said, man, whoever this is, stop playing on my phone. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. That's the moment I knew. I was like, dude, get this man in. Get this man in a role. This man,
he didn't say it like that.
Nah, dude. No, wait a minute. He said, no, wait, let's keep going. He said, this is Dwayne. Is this Aldis? Longer pause. This shit ain't funny. I said, stop playing on my fucking phone. And then wait a minute. The Rock is like, Aldis, this is DJ. I just called to say thank you so much for sending in your audition. It was great, and I really appreciate the efforts you made. Just wanted to say thanks and best of luck in all you do. And one more thing, welcome to Black Adam. Longest pause. And Aldis says, I'm sorry, you have to hold on for a second. He puts the phone down and walks away, and all I hear is inaudible yells. Aldis comes back and says, DJ, oh shit. Rock says, you okay? You're going to crush this role. He says, we went on to have an awesome conversation full of gratitude, love, and motivation. Can't wait to work with his very talented brother, the perfect Hawkman. Let's get to work. Dude, I can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up.
Yep.
This is Dwayne Brady. You have to choke a bitch. Wait. Ezra Miller's here? Y'all look, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, y'all don't never let nobody around Ezra Miller, man. You leave your woman around Ezra Miller, she gonna get choked. I'm just gonna tell you right now. That's how it is. Yeah, no, that wait, was this I see, what was it? Someone said something about yeah, actually, yeah, no, Cricket is correct. They are correct. Typecasting actually did fuck up Jessica Alba's. Actually, no, not just Jessica Alba's. There are a lot of women's careers who were destroyed by typecasting and things of that nature. Basically saying, just look cute, just look sexy. This isn't some new thing. This has been going on. This is hell. The Harvey Weinstein investigation was predicated on a lot of this. This is a lot of the reason why you're seeing so many changes in Hollywood, because people just said, no, we just want you to be pretty. We just want you to look this way. Like, case in point, if you are a black actor, they're going to tell you to black it up. If you are a Hispanic actor, they're going to tell you, Hispanic it up. That's what they're going to tell you to do. Hell, we shouldn't be surprised by this. did we not do a story not that long ago about the actress from Stargirl, a black woman who they cast a white stunt double for her on not on Stargirl, but on a previous show that she worked on from years ago, that they cast a white stunt double for her and put that stunt double in full blackface. I'm talking from head to fucking toe. And then made the lie and said, oh, well, there aren't any black stunt people in LA. Bullshit. You are fucking lying. I know that. I actually know that to be incredibly untrue. Anyway, whatever. But
somebody saying that Megan Good has been trying to branch out of being the girlfriend for the longest time. Well, she might have an opportunity now since she is in that. My skin crawled just thinking about saying this word, but the Monster Hunter movie, because she is going to be. Oh yeah,
she is a Monster Hunter. Yeah. Well, she is in Shazam. She's in Shazam. Yeah. And she will be in the sequel, Fury of the Gods. But that's the thing. That's why, if you ever ask yourself why an actress may have dropped off the face of the earth, it's a lot of the reason why. Granted, Rose McGowan's crazy ass had the same problem. Because ever since she was in Scream, that's what people asked her to do. They were like, just be sexy. Put your titties out. Okay. That's what they wanted. They didn't want her to actually act. They didn't want her to actually, show any talent. And honestly, this may be an unpopular opinion, but I don't blame Megan Fox for a lot of the shit that she's in, because what did Michael Bay tell her to do? Bend over the motorcycle, put your ass out, look sexy, show me your titties. That's not her fault. I mean, is it her fault for staying with the role? Probably a little bit, maybe half. But the thing is, she got to eat. And you got to pay your agent. Because I'm going to tell you right now, whatever money you think you're actually getting in Hollywood, that money ain't yours. You got to pay at least a percentage to your agent. What was it? I remember, Taraji P. Henson was actually talking about how, I forget what show it was that she was cast on, but this was, way early in her career, but she was talking about how, she was making thousands of dollars per episode. And she said it was the most money she ever made in her life, but she quickly realized it. Oh, I've got to pay my agent. I've got to pay fees. I've got to pay SAG. I've got to do this and that. So basically, she wasn't really making that much money. She was actually making she was making decent. I mean, she was making more money than most people, but not by that much. Yeah. It wasn't like what should have been a 6-figure income was closer to an upper 5-figure income, is what I'm saying. So yeah, you got that's why I say if you are a millionaire, if you got $1 million, you're not a millionaire, you're a thousandaire. But anyway, so that said, Aldis Hodge, I'm here for it. Let's go. Speaking of, let's take it to these super chats. Let's see, we got a bunch of super chats in here I haven't got a chance to take a look at. Let's roll it back. Ooh, shit. My shit just skipped. It just skipped ahead. Hold on. Because I know it just skipped some super chats. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and hit it. It says, Bradford Hogue said, it is true Hawkman would have originally been African/black. I just never thought of him as black. What do you think, Ernie? I mean, dude, you from Africa, you black. I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, I think the thing is that it's our perception of Egypt has been so tainted by Hollywood and media that we don't, sometimes there are a lot of people who don't consider Egypt to be a part of Africa, even though it is on the same freaking continent. Yeah, there's a lot of people because we've seen so many whitewashed versions of Egypt. Hell, if they remade the Mummy better be black. That's why a lot of people weren't with that Tom Cruise shit.
That wasn't the reason. That movie just hot garbage.
Well, that movie was garbage. But then, you know what? Spoilers for a garbage ass movie. You trying to tell me that at the end of the movie he the mummy? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get that bullshit out of here, man. First off, wrong.
When you have a star-studded movie with Tom Cruise, and the main thing people talk about is the at most 15 minutes of screen time that Russell Crowe had as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
That was the best part of the movie, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but you have to think though. When it comes to Hawkman shit, a lot of people are going to go back and say that, well, that's not, because a lot of people only know Hawkman if they don't read comics. They know him from that Justice League cartoon. What was he in that Justice League cartoon? White. So that's why a lot of people are going to raise hell, because I saw him in this and he was this.
Well, no, but that's the thing though. That a lot of people, and no offense to anybody if you're one of these people, but I've noticed that with a lot of things. Like, people don't remember the comics, they remember a cartoon. Yes. They don't remember the comics, they remember a movie. They don't remember the comics, they remember a commercial that they saw, or some cameo on something, or like an SNL bit or whatever. They don't remember that, because I had a dude block me on Twitter because I called him a whole ass clown for this shit. But he was misremembering Static's origin, and I was like, no, Static was about to clap old boy. He was like, no, he's like, Static was gonna face Hot Streak face to face, and I was like, no, he wasn't. He was literally aiming the gun at the back of that dude's head from like far the fuck away. I was like, he wasn't gonna face Hot Streak like a man. He didn't do it till he got powers. I said, I mean, I love Dwayne McDuffie as much as the next guy, but like, that is actually one of the most problematic parts of Static's origin for me, was the whole gun bit, because I thought it was unnecessary. But that said, thank you for the $5 super chat. Ed Boy in the Cut with the $10 super chat says, history was whitewashed. Egypt, yes, there are a lot of light-skinned Egyptians now, but that is because of immigration, colonization of the Arab, Middle Eastern, and Italian people. Know your history, people. No, you are correct. Egypt has actually been Egypt has actually been colonized more, I think, than most other countries throughout more than most civilizations throughout history. So many different societies and civilizations had run through Egypt that, yeah, of course, they're lighter skinned now, but back in the day, fuck no. Also, know your history, like case in point. Carter, I don't know if you knew this or not, but did you know that the American idea of what cowboys are, did you know that most cowboys were not white?
You got to school me on this one.
Okay, so history has shown recently that your average cowboy was probably more likely to be black or Mexican before being white. Like the culture that we know as like cowboys and Indians, you know, I don't like you using that term, but it's Native American or indigenous people. But that was more like, you were more likely to see a black or Mexican cowboy than you were to see a white one. And that's just being real. But that, once again, you know, history's written by who? But no, thank you for that $10 super chat.
Somebody in chat is saying that cowboy was a slur for black cattle herders.
Yep. It's true. If you would, like, cowboy was not a term of endearment. It was typically used as, it was typically derogatory in most cases.
Oh wow.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But no, that is not an incorrect statement at all. That is not an incorrect statement at all.
Wow.
Tubes and one with the $5 super chat says there are no black stunt people in LA. Was it I'm gonna fuck up that name, but was it is a guy or
Gui
Gui De Silva would like to talk to you. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. That's why I said, like, there are black people who work in Hollywood. Like in every phase of the game, they just don't get hired. They also says reminder that Megan Fox had the most well-rounded character in the entire Transformers movie franchise, and that's sad when you think about it. She actually did get the most character development, because you actually knew more about her than Sam. Shia's character, whatever the fuck his name was. And that motherfucker had more screen time than Megan Fox. Ain't that about a bitch? And more movies, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Let's keep it pushing. We got one more from Poe Archery Media. It says $5 super chat says one a great start to the original Egyptians and the colonizers that came after that. John Henrik Clark is a great historian to begin with. Yes, like I said, you have to know where to look. You have to know where to look because, look, African culture is one of the most pilfered. It's one of the most pilfered, copied, and misused and abused cultures. It's probably out there. It has been mined to death and back. And it just, and I'm sorry, but a lot of the things that a lot of us thought we knew growing up, the things we were told, a lot of it is incorrect. And these are it's a fact. It's a fact. Let's keep it moving on because I didn't mean to spend this much time on that per se. Let's move it along. By the way, thank you for the super chat, Poe Archery Media. We're gonna switch it over to the next stories. We still got a whole ton of stories to go through. Nick Fury getting his own Disney Plus series.
This was surprising to me.
Really?
This was honestly surprising to me for two reasons. One, I don't really see Samuel L. Jackson doing a TV show.
It is weird
because I feel like he's not a, and I don't want this to sound like a negative, so people don't take this as a negative, but 9 times out of 10, if you're doing TV shows, that means your star has fallen a little bit. So now it's time to just get that quick money for as long as you possibly can. That way you can stack up for something else later on, maybe your kids, this, that, and third. A lot of actors have done this. He's not.
Yeah,
I don't feel like he's at that level yet. That's still Samuel L. Jackson. He's not a he's not a, sorry to say, he's not a Gabrielle Union. He's not a Jessica Alba. He's most definitely not a fucking Bruce Willis who got a Redbox movie coming out every other fucking week. Mm-hmm. So that was the one thing that surprised me, that we got a Nick Fury series coming out on Disney Plus. The only other thing that that kind of got me was, I'm like, okay, if we take that out of the equation, I don't think that he would be the one to do a show.
Right.
I don't think he'd be the one to do a show unless you paying him buku money.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he's getting. I'm sure he's getting he's getting some stacks off this. I'm fairly well, because I think there was. I know back in the past there was talks that there was supposed to be a Nick Fury movie, possibly. Yeah. And that Nick Fury, that Samuel Jackson wanted to do more in the MCU than just like pop in here or there. He actually did want to be in a bigger capacity. So I am only surprised in that it is a that it took this long to get here. But no, basically what we've learned is he is going to be He's going to be Nick Fury in the Nick Fury series. Is going to be executive produced by Kyle Bradstreet, which, that name, wow.
That's what got me kind of, wait a minute.
Like, Kyle Bradstreet, hold on. Wait a minute.
And for all of you people who don't know who the fuck Kyle Bradstreet is, this is the brother who was helping do Mr. Robot.
Mm-hmm, yep. So I'm here for it. If this is being executive produced by someone who had their hands in Mr. Robot, pause. I'm all for it. I'm in for a penny, in for a pound. By the way, we got like 210 people here, man. Can we get that like count up, please? And thank you. I'd really appreciate it. Help your boy out, man. Let's get these motherfuckers. I want YouTube to see this shit and be like, man, motherfucker, push this shit up. Please and thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the love. But no, I don't know. We don't know anything about it. We don't know any more details about it. We don't know what's going to happen with this. We don't know what the story is going to be. We can only assume that this is going to pick up from Spider-Man Far From Home. We know that, Nick Fury, he was on a spaceship, which I'm going to go on a limb and say is very likely Sword, was like a tease of Sword. becoming a thing in the MCU, which would make sense because we knew as far back as Guardians of the Galaxy 2, James Gunn told us that the future of the MCU was going to skew towards the cosmic. And there you go. You can't have a cosmic universe. I mean, you can, but it would be weird if Sword never showed up. You know what I'm saying?
When you say Sword, that makes me think Abigail Brand, and I don't want to get my hopes up just yet, because when the fucking WandaVision trailer came out, there were so many people that were zooming in on stupid shit saying this was a reference to House of M. If you change that word into Russian and then you multiply by English in 1963, it actually says house and ugly fucking term of reference for mutants. So it's House of M is fucking confirmed. So
yeah.
I don't want to think Sword now, because the first thing that pops into my head when I think Sword is Abigail Brand.
Well, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you how I know we're gonna get Abigail Brand. At some point. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why is Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel and Abigail Brand are like this, son. That's how I know. That's how I know it's coming. Not to mention, can we please for a second? You know what? Can we have a praise break? I want to have a quick praise break, y'all, because this something actually, because I don't think we did. You know what? I think the WandaVision trailer popped up when I think it was between Blerd caves, if I'm not. You
know that's how it happens. Some cool.
That's how it always happens.
It will happen either during or afterwards.
No, every goddamn time. And you know what we got? We had finally gotten to see. I think we had finally gotten to see. Here, let me see if I get this to. Let me see if I actually get this to do what it's supposed to do. Because, sometimes, man, OBS be trying to fuck on your boy. Okay, yeah, it's going to do what I want to do. Cool. Bet. But no, we had finally gotten, confirmation. We finally got to actually see Monica Rambeau. We've seen set photos. We finally got to see this heifer in all her motherfucking glory, goddammit. Let me tell you something, goddammit. I was hyped. I hollered when I saw this heifer hit the screen, when she was on the cameras. When she was on the goddamn cameras. I was like, whoa!
Even though she was flying through the fucking air, she was getting launched out of something.
Well, you know what? But here's
look how graceful she looked from smacking the ground.
Yes!
Because that's from right after she flew through the air and smacked the pit. Just look at it.
Dude, she smacked that grass like she was like, oh. You can call me Monica Spectrum if you're nasty. But no, and the thing is, I know a lot of people have been saying like, oh, how is she gonna get her powers? Honestly, I think she might already have powers in the show.
I know she has powers already, because those eyes are getting me right now.
Dude, woo! Dude, can we just go ahead and put some respect on Tiana Paris real quick? Can we put some respect on her name real quick? Look, I just want to go ahead. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to talk shit or nothing. I'm just saying. I'm happy.
Look, my face isn't even there anymore, because my face knew where my mind was thinking, and I had to. You see that?
Oh God, I'm dead. No, dude, this shit right here, man, is killing me, man. It is killing me. But no, I think she does. I think she already has her powers. I think she's already. I think she's already got it. I don't think there's I don't think this is gonna be like some origin story for her or anything like that. Let's see here. Well, that's all. I mean, there's really ain't nothing else we can really say about what's his face.
No, not really. I'm just gonna keep it.
We're just gonna keep it moving.
I'm gonna just keep looking at this picture of Tiana Parrish until you get on to this new story. I'm just gonna look.
Yeah, just go ahead, man. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. dude, because she looked... Dude, she fine. Fine! Just saying. So you know, there's been a lot of talk ever since the Disney Fox deal about Deadpool. Yes. What's going on with Deadpool? Is Deadpool gonna be a thing? Movies, TV shows, cartoons, what have you?
It's still gonna be R-rated.
Right. Well, here's the thing. We learned that stalwart voice of Deadpool, Nolan North, he just put it out there in the ether that he is trying to get Marvel to revisit the Deadpool video game franchise. So, look, hey, your mileage may vary with this. Your mileage may vary with this. Let me go ahead and put it out in Front Street. I actually really enjoyed the Deadpool video game. Was it perfect? No. The gameplay was kind of weird in that game. However, it was very fun. And I will say, the biggest knock I have against the Deadpool game is that when I beat the game, I didn't realize I had beaten the game. Because it literally came out of fucking nowhere. Though I really did appreciate the fact that Mr. Sinister is in that game.
Yeah.
I thought it was... I also appreciated how Deadpool made fun of the fact that Rogue couldn't fly in the game. Because they actually were cracking jokes about the fact that that's actually not Rogue's actual power. Because I think it was he asked her something like, didn't he like make a comment? I heard like, why don't you just punch the fuck out of this or fly us over something? She was like, I can't do that. Because I think it was at that point in time in the comics where Rogue's powers had reverted to her just being able to take other people's abilities, so to speak. So yeah, I thought it was cool. The game had a lot of weird attention to detail with the comics, which is what I'm trying to say here. But
it did. My only thing was, and you and I actually, it's funny that this story came out because you and I just got through talking about this game not 2 or 3 days ago, because this was actually the first PS3 game that I had where I got the platinum. This was my first platinum trophy. It was my first plat, and the only reason I say ain't nobody asking for this really is just because it's hilarious in the sense of the platinum for the game. The name of it when it pops up said, "Okay, you can go trade this into GameStop now."
Yeah, it actually did.
That's literally the platinum trophy. Okay, you can go trade this in now. That's really, that game was a good like.
It was maybe 8 hours, if that.
If that game is a good meet a girl somewhere, go ahead and break her off, and then go to the mall with your friends and make fun of people. That's what the Deadpool game was. You smash and pass. Just smash and pass.
Yeah. Just like, all right, cool. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, it's something you would go buy it at a Red Box, stream it, beat it, and then boom. Or buy it used, stream it, beat it, take that shit back, go get something else.
Well, I can tell you this much. What we do know is apparently Nolan North, he was talking to, I believe this is comicbookmovie.com.
Yeah.
Said that he basically was referencing the compliments that he got from Ryan Reynolds about his portrayal of the character, like in various media, video games, whatever. He says Craig Kyle, who was one of the producers, said that Ryan Reynolds was a longtime fan and actually praised what I did. He really liked it, and I know he played the video game one time with Jack Septic Eye, and he had some high praise for me, and I started DMing with Ryan on Twitter, telling him, "You've made me cooler to my kids than I've ever been," and he's a fan. So when he was asked about a future game in the franchise, he says, "I'm trying to get Marvel to do another Deadpool video game. And we could have Ryan come on and do a cameo in the video game." Which, I mean, that would be awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd I'd be down
One
for
reason the people even brought up the original Deadpool game is just because a lot of people realized that the licensing stuff, Marvel was taking a lot of games off of the PlayStation and Xbox and PC stores, and Deadpool was one of them. And then certain people started having a fit about it. So if honestly, if you take Nolan North away from the game and you incorporate Ryan Reynolds, I think you'd get a lot more traction started than trying to bring Nolan North back into it. Because it's like someone said in chat, like, dude, you got Iron Man. Let Deadpool stay where it at. I would say this. I would have that exact same sentiment unless Ryan Reynolds is somewhat involved.
Well, yeah. No, I agree. I agree with that. I don't know. I mean, if they announced tomorrow there was a Deadpool game, I'd be like, okay, cool. I'm here for
with Ryan Reynolds in it.
Yeah. With Ryan Reynolds in it, I'd be like, all right. I mean, okay. Let's go. Yeah. Nolan North, I mean, I would still play it.
Yeah.
It's one of those situations where, kind of like you said, ain't nobody checking for a Deadpool game right now.
Yeah.
At least not a sequel to that one.
Unless there's unless they announce a film tomorrow, then that's when you have people's attention.
Yeah. Let's keep it moving on along. Let's skip around a little bit.
Okay.
I want to talk about this story because it's relative to something that happened yesterday or the day before rather.
Okay.
So Amazon Prime's The Boys.
Yes.
It's getting a spinoff. Already.
I got some questions about this because I did read this story and I do have some questions about this spinoff. One thing I want to ask you: have you watched the new episode?
Actually, I have not gotten a chance to watch the new episode, but I heard some good things. I heard it got wild. I know they fired some shots. They fired some shots at the DCEU. I know for a fact they did that.
Oh yeah, I mean, they've been doing it. They fired some shots at the DCEU. They fired some shots at Michael Bay. We were just talking about with Megan Fox earlier. This is wild. Wild is a word you could use. If you are terrified of penis, don't watch this episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's an endorsement.
Yep.
By the way, here, wait a minute, real quick, before we actually dive into the proper, I do want to go back a little bit because we got some alerts. We got some alerts here in the chat. Let's see. We got one from LJ Brown, £5. Says it's rumored that Nikki Fury is a jump off for Agents of S.W.O.R.D. or Secret Invasion, aka why does Carter look like Arnez from 1-on-1? God damn! Man, you ain't catching a break. You ain't catching a break. I thought we were done. I thought we were past this.
These people.
But yeah, I do. Carter, are you
people?
Dude, they just doing you all kind of wrong.
Man.
Look, I'm scared. See, now I'm scared to do the Snapchat filter on myself because I know what's gonna happen. They gonna have my ass looking like I'm gonna be looking like a whole ass Saitama out here.
I just don't like the fact that I took my beard. You know how long it took to get this damn beard? That shit is nowhere to be found.
Dude, I noticed it does not do facial hair at all. Like, it just does not. It sees facial hair and it's like, nope.
I don't even know why my eyebrows doing what they're doing right now. I'm like the brother off Fully Cooley.
Goddamn, little some cannon buster shit.
Oh my god!
But no, I agree. I do believe that this is going to be a kickoff for Agents of S.W.O.R.D. And I don't think Secret Invasion is off the table. I think Secret Invasion is more on the table than it was before. Before now.
That would be dope because you could get some of these actors back that you have killed off in certain things.
Exactly.
And you could even do that, not just from a film standpoint, but the Netflix shows.
Yeah, you could. You could be like, oh, those are scrolls.
Yeah, that would be wow. I
would laugh my ass off if they did that. yeah. You know that when Luke Cage became a crime boss, it was a scroll. Don't worry about it.
Oh, dude, that would be so cheap. Like, yo.
Look, wait a minute. Wait, you remember how what was it? Oh no, my favorite. But this will get y'all. Yeah, y'all remember Iron Fist? Yeah, it wasn't really him. That was a squirrel.
Oh, man.
Look, and the crowd goes wild.
Yeah.
But no, we got another one in here. Let's see. Rosalind, welcome to Blerd Club. Yes.
Hey.
Yeah, this is a perfect opportunity. This is a perfect opportunity to talk about Blerd Club because if you are a member of Blerd Club, Blerd Club members get early access to my videos. There's actually a video sitting in the community tab right now for Venom number 28.
Woo, that book.
Woo, boy.
Boy.
Woo.
Woo.
Boy. Woo. That heat. That was some heat.
Man.
That was some heat. No, look, I'm not gonna talk about it right here because we're saving that for the video. I talk about whatever you're probably gonna ask me in the video. But if you are a Blerd Club member or patron, you have early access to that video. You can watch it. I actually was thinking about putting it up after the cave today, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow because I'm not gonna lie, I want to be able to focus and actually jump in the chat. Not chat, but because it's not long enough to do a premiere. I mean, it is, but I mean, it wouldn't seem like it'd be worth it. I like to say that for the longer videos, but I want to be able to jump in the comments with y'all and everything. So I want to be more rested and prepared. Plus, I want to spend some time with my kid. And take a nap and eat and do things. But no. So that said, there will also be a Juggernaut video that I'm going to try and have up later today for Juggernaut number 1, which was also kind of low-key fire.
It was, yeah, that was tight. That was tight. And I cannot wait to see that video of yours, since the one video that I have seen pertaining to that video from another prominent comic YouTuber was 50 Shades of Wrong and incorrect. So I'm hoping yours.
I tell you what, don't say it on air. Like, just DM it to me. DM it to me. DM it to me. so I can go look. I want to see what they were wrong about. But no, thank you for that, Rosalind. Thank you, much appreciated. Also, but yeah, and also for new Blerd Club members, always check in on the community tab on my channel. Because usually anything I post is going to be early access videos or member exclusive videos. I also do the top 5 comics of the week every week. I just posted it yesterday. I believe it went live. There's a top 5 comics video for each week going forward, where I tell you what are my favorite comics, and a lot of it's going to be, some of it will be comics that I probably covered on the channel, but a lot of the times it's comics I haven't said anything about on the channel. So sometimes I like to kind of point you in the direction of stuff that I read that maybe you don't know that I'm reading. So yeah, there's that. Also, Conway Bergdahl coming through with the $4.99 super chat says, "Gotta say, still laughing at Carter. He had the number 1 headband. Damn." God damn, dude. You know what you've done now. You know what you've done. You know what you've done. God damn it. You started some shit. By the way, Conway Bergdahl, thank you for that super chat. By the way, man, dude, thank you. Here, let's keep it. Let's get it back. Let's get it back into the story. We were
Boys spinoff.
Yeah, the Boys spinoff. So yeah, it's gonna be getting a college-themed spinoff for Amazon Prime. According to Deadline, the R-rated spinoff of The Boys will take place on a superhero college campus run by Vought International. The untitled spinoff is described as an irreverent R-rated series that explores the lives of hormonal competitive supes as they put their physical, sexual, and moral boundaries to the test, competing for the best contracts in the best cities, part college show, part Hunger Games, with all the heart, satire, and raunch of The Boys. Okay, real quick, I want to go ahead and say right off the rip, this just sounds like it'll be more like the comic.
Yeah.
That's what this sounds like. It sounds like this is going to be more like the comic. That's what it sounds like.
And I heard like teams and like hormonal and shit. So I thought it would. I don't know why, but do you remember how they had that fucking weird X-Men version of their superheroes, where it was just a bunch of
G-Men. Yeah, the G-Men.
Yeah, and then all they did was just fuck amongst each other. Yeah, that's the fucking.
They were all fucking.
Like, is it just gonna be a show about them? The X-Men of the boys?
Actually, you know what? That's actually kind of what. Not saying this is what I was hoping for. If they would have made of the boys, spinoff, I actually wish they would have went with like one of the teams from the comics, like make a Teenage Kicks. Like this could have been a Teenage Kick show. This could have been the G-Men, or what was it? What was the other team called? The Revengers, or no, Payback. That's what they were called. Team Payback. That was their version of the Avengers. Like, I would have rather they'd done something like that. Like, give me something with what's his face? Patton Oswalt.
Yeah.
As
I'm still upset about that because we have 3 episodes left this season and we still have not seen Tech Knight.
We still haven't seen Tech Knight. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It is what it is. The show so far has been good. I've been enjoying the show this season. I know a lot of people are upset that it was cut back to being episodic, like weekly episodic, but that was an actual decision by the showrunner, and I kind of understand why he went that route. I do kind of myself personally wish they just would have went ahead and put it all out and I could just watch it at my leisure, but I get why they did what they did. In a pandemic, honestly, it probably is better to spread your entertainment out so that you don't.
And I mean, look, we got 3 episodes left in the fucking season.
Yeah, it's already almost over.
So yeah.
So yeah, let's go ahead and keep it moving though. We're gonna jump in. This is gonna be a gout of DC news. For anyone who's wondering. First and foremost, remember those Justice League reshoots?
Yes.
You remember? Oh wait, first off, the shoots that there were not supposed to be shooting any new footage, and the fact that word got out that these reshoots that Zack Snyder said they were not going to be doing, that apparently they are doing, that are going to cost $70 fucking million. Wow. Dude, Dan Slott clowned him. Dan Slott clowned the fuck out of Zack Snyder.
So Twitter that's why Dan Slott was okay.
Yeah, Dan Slott clowned his ass.
I saw him saying a lot of shit on Twitter, saying I can say the things I say because I'm someone who can have an opinion or something along those lines. But I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about because it was like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, no. What Dan Slott was referring to was that he said that he thought that, because he was basically saying what me and you were saying.
Okay.
That like, this is just a remake. You're basically remaking a bad movie, and because what he did is he said that they were basically and they're spending money equal to the budget of both John Wick movies.
Oh wow!
To reshoot an already bad movie. I'm sorry, dude. No, no, thank you. So yeah, so these Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and then there's more Ray Fisher news. I'm sorry. We're not talking about Ray Fisher no more. I ain't talking about that motherfucker no more because you know what? It's making my head hurt worse than it already does. I'm sorry. No, I'm done. The saga is too messy. It's too messy. At some point, we have to, you know what's going to happen? We have to turn our heads and look away for once. This is the one. This is the one I'm turning my head on. I'm just going to, let them figure that shit out on their own.
I have spoken.
Yeah, right. I'm on some Mandalorian shit. But yeah, we're gonna talk. Yeah, Henry Cavill apparently, though, getting back to the good word, Henry Cavill is not going to be a part of those reshoots. He has openly said this. What he is going to be a part of, though, is that he is signed on for 3 Superman films, and he is open to do some cameos.
Fingers crossed that Snyder is not doing them, because if Snyder is not doing them, we have a great Superman that could hopefully be in great Superman films.
Right? That's what I'm saying. According to sources close to both the Cultured Nerd and DCU News, Henry Cavill's reportedly signed a new deal to reprise his role as Superman in future DC films. But basically, they say that there are options for future cameos and other future DC films for a total of 5 to 6 different movies. being on the table. But one of those things is clearly not this Justice League reshoot. Henry Cavill has come out and emphatically said that he is not a part of it and he will not be filming any new scenes.
That boy said, I'm over here building PCs. Leave me the fuck alone.
I'm building PCs. Listen to Barry White. Y'all need to get the fuck out of my face. Dude, I ain't gonna lie, man. Henry Cavill's Instagram is wild.
Dude, I don't know. It just surprises the fuck out of me that he is this much of a fucking dork, but I'm here for it. Like, he's painting figures. He's playing The Witcher. He's reading The Witcher. He's building PCs. Like, Henry Cavill is a fucking dork, and I love it. This is my Superman.
Right, you're right. I'm like, dude, and you know what? Honestly, I think I like Henry Cavill like more and more the more okay, you know what Henry Cavill is? Henry Cavill is a classic case of Vince McMahon booking. Remember how we were talking about, I don't know if this was on Twitch or if this was on the Blerd Cave, but I remember talking about this at some point where I brought up the fact that watching the Up Down Down channel, I think this was on Twitch. Yeah, it was on Twitch where I said this. So I'll rehash it here. But I was basically talking about how the Up Down Down YouTube channel, which is Xavier Woods' YouTube channel from the New Day, basically when he has wrestlers on, a lot of times they're not in character. And I was like, dude, you know what? Some of these wrestlers that I didn't give a fuck about, like Baron Corbin, for Christ's sakes. I was like, dude, he's actually not annoying when he's being himself. Like, I mean, I don't like love him or nothing, but I mean, like, he's definitely more tolerable when he's being himself. Same thing, like, I remember the first time I saw Ruby Riott, because I remember when I first started watching wrestling again and I saw Ruby Riott, I wasn't impressed. But then when I actually saw her hanging out with, it was just her and Xavier Woods having a chit chat. I was like, dude, Ruby Riott is cool as a motherfucker.
Dude, I felt the same way because I've been watching Adam Cole's Twitch streams.
Yeah.
And just watching this brother just playing Halo 2, just the nicest dude.
Dude, he is such a baby face. He's a baby face.
That caught me so off guard when I was watching those streams.
Dude, and right now a lot of wrestlers have Twitch channels now.
Yeah.
And so like I remember what was it, Evil Uno from AEW. I was like, dude, he's actually kind of funny. Like he's actually like, I was like, dude, for a guy like who's supposed to be like a heel in a bag, I was like, he's actually all right.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh no. No, don't do it. Don't do it. No. Do you see the chat?
What happened?
Well, it's demolished. It's like, Carter, are you talking about a certain comic
exploit? Oh yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I ain't saying shit till I see it.
I'm anticipating the newest video from the Blerd without fear. That's all I'm saying, man.
That's all he's saying. He's like, that's all. I ain't saying shit else. No, and full disclosure, I love Rob. He's been cool. Like me, outside of not talking to him in a while. He's been nothing but nice to me. So
motherfuckers just immediately assume that's what I'm talking about. I didn't say anything. I am anticipating a video from Blerd without fear.
Well, no, I wanted to say, just in case, because I know everybody knows who it is we're talking about. I don't want, because I know what's gonna happen. Motherfuckers will be on Twitter. Ooh, Blerd was talking shit about your history. No, I wasn't. Quit lying. Nobody was talking shit.
It was the anime motherfucker that was next to him. But that's not what I'm talking about.
And then they'll be like, Blerd didn't check him. I checked him earlier. I said if he don't get his from the hidden cloud village, I used to be the third cousin removed from the Raikage looking the ass up out of here.
Yeah. But
that's what I said.
That's not even who I'm talking about. So you all don't start shit where there is no shit. That's not even who I'm talking about.
Okay. Well, there it is.
It was the anime dude that said it. It was him.
Right. It was a dude who looked like Darui from Naruto.
Hey, you can kiss my ass now. You can stop. You can stop that. You can go right to hell. You can go right to hell.
Look. Look, okay. No, but real talk though. We talked about this earlier. I don't know if we should even bother. Nah, fuck the story. Fuck the story. It's not worth talking about. Fuck that story. Kill it. Matter of fact, it should have been earlier in the segment anyway. But no, okay, so Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
We know that's coming up. We know we got Suicide Squad on the way. Does Suicide Squad have a release date? I don't think it has a release date yet, does it?
I don't think that trailer said it.
I think it just says coming soon or whatever.
Yeah, I think the only thing I can remember from that trailer is just how many fucking people are going to be in it.
Right.
That's the main thing that people see on that trailer is just how many people are going to be in that film. But this is actually some Suicide Squad news that shocked me.
Yeah, no, I'm terribly I'm actually incredibly shocked. So I like, yeah. Okay, here, let's just go ahead and just say it. Okay, so straight up, Suicide Squad is getting a spin-off. Is already getting a spin-off on HBO Max. It's going to be a like a mini series that's going to star a man who typically we cannot see.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen. Wait. Somebody said, what was it? It says super chat is fucked. Here, let me see. Hold up. Let me see what's going on here. I thought I saw something pop up a minute ago. Hold up. Okay, yeah, I saw something pop up a minute ago. Did it like not let you put in like a message? Let's see here. Produce Justice, by the way, thank you for that $10 super chat. Just throwing it in there, man. Look, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm trying to see, like, here, let's see. Okay, all right, there we go. But yeah, Produce, did it not let you put in your message in along with it? I was about to say, whatever it is, go ahead and throw it in the chat, and I'll read it off. Here, but like I said, while we're waiting on that, but no, Suicide Squad's John Cena. Yeah, but do 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 do. John Cena sucks.
Oh man,
John Cena sucks. Your time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now. It's the franchise I'm right. Actually, you know, the sad thing is I actually know all the words to that song. But we're not going to go through them. But no, Peacemaker is getting his own series. Why, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be interesting. But yeah, basically James Gunn is going to write all 8 episodes of it and direct the pilot for the episode for the series. It'll be produced by Peter Safran. And yeah, of course, John Cena and James Gunn will be acting as executive producer on the series. The press release for the series is really long. I'm not going to read all of it. But basically it says, oh fuck, it's Peacemaker. HBO Max is set to explore the origins of the Peacemaker character, the master of weapons from the highly anticipated upcoming The Suicide Squad film. In the new Max original action-adventure comedy series Peacemaker, HBO Max has given a straight-to-series order of 8 episodes for the first season of the show. John Cena will reprise his role from the Suicide Squad movie to star in the series, and the film's acclaimed writer-director James Gunn will write all 8 episodes of Peacemaker and will direct multiple episodes, including the first. Gunn and the Suicide Squad producer Peter Safran will serve as executive producer of the series, with Cena as co-executive producer. Based on characters from DC, Peacemaker will be produced by Gunn's Troll Court Entertainment and the Safran Company in association with Warner Brothers Television. Peacemaker is scheduled to begin production early 2021, prior to Gunn beginning work on the next Guardians of the Galaxy film. But basically, yeah, it's supposed... and then, of course... James Gunn, he has some words. So does John Cena, apparently. But James Gunn basically said Peacemaker is an opportunity to delve into current world issues through the lens of this superhero, supervillain, and world's biggest douchebag. I'm excited to expand the Suicide Squad and bring this character from the DC film universe to the full breadth of a series. And of course, to be able to work again with John, Peter, and my friends at Warner Brothers is the icing on the cake. Carter, you know what I'm getting vibes of?
What are you getting vibes of?
Super.
Honestly, from that image of just fuck it's Peacemaker with the blood on him, I can see that. I can see that.
I'm getting
if you
super vibes.
If you get rid of the fuck and just put stop it crime, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that. And what I mean is, I feel like the tone of it is going to be very much like Super. If none of y'all ever seen Super, I do highly recommend it. It's Rainn Wilson and oh god, what's that woman's name?
Ellen Page.
Ellen Page. Yeah, I was about to say the woman everybody thought that was in The Last of Us. Yeah, anyway. Umbrella Academy girl. Juno. But yeah, no, John Cena went on to say, I have said before that it has been a tremendous honor and incredible opportunity to be a part of the Suicide Squad and to work with James on what is going to be a fantastic movie. I am unbelievably excited to have the chance to team up with him again for Peacemaker. We can't wait for the fans to see this. This is this is news. I'm surprised they're not doing this with more characters, honestly. Maybe they should do this with other characters. Like some of the characters like Ratcatcher, King Shark, so on and so forth. Maybe do like little shorts in like little series to get people. Like that's actually something I feel like is a missed opportunity by Disney with Marvel. Like you got Disney Plus. Maybe you should and technically they are doing that with the characters they are introducing. Like Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, Moon Knight, so on and so forth. But I think it's something that I wish that both companies did more of, like when you have new characters coming in, especially if you want to get people ready, so that way you don't have to have the bog standard superhero origin story movie. You can just say, hey, just go watch the Disney Plus series, go watch the HBO Max series, or have a little short or something like that. Just kind of like, hey, here's this character.
But here's the thing with that though, no one is gonna watch a fucking HBO Max show about Ratcatcher. I don't give a shit who you else you. So I think
Ratcatcher was a poor example.
Like a Ratcatcher or Polka Dot Man. People, I'm not gonna watch that.
I ain't gonna lie, I would watch Polka Dot Man just out of curiosity alone.
I'm of the.
Who's this doing the Twister mat? Man, if you don't get I just got done playing around. A Twister trip fell and some glue and got wrapped up in this motherfucker looking ass.
Oh my god!
Look, this is how. Look, didn't nobody want to fuck with me in high school when it came to checking, because I'd roast the fuck out of motherfuckers. Because I ain't gonna lie, and this is the reason why I actually thought about teaching my youngest daughter how to snap. That's why I ain't taught her, because she already knows how to zone in on what is probably going to make you the most upset. She already knows how to find that thing, and she's not even doing it on purpose. Yeah. And she's already doing it. So no, I ain't teaching that heifer shit. I
was that dude in high school. Once you started checking me, there was no retort. I was just going to fight you. I was that dude.
We were beating asses.
I was that dude who could not handle getting checked by somebody who really knew how to use that as a weapon. Somebody who just had several rounds cocked and loaded. I was that motherfucker. As soon as you see more than 3 people laughing, I'm just gonna hit your ass.
No. That's 1,000. That's 1,000. Dude, 'cause I ain't gonna lie. There'd be sometimes even though I was fairly good at checking, if a motherfucker hit the right nerve on me, that was it.
It was they hit that right nerve, or when you would try to gump up the courage to try to check them back. Nah, I get you. And then they wouldn't let you get a word in and would keep going in, and people are laughing. Oh yeah, I was that one. I was swinging on you. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, and Blackgate Comic Geek, he actually said something that I echo 1,000%.
I saw that too, and oh my I'd watch the fuck out of that.
Dude.
Both of those.
Dude, I would watch them. Dude, first off, because, okay, here's my thing. And I want Etrigan the Demon to have bars. I want that motherfucker to have nothing but bars. Because, dude, he was my favorite part of Justice League Dark. The DC AU film.
Yeah.
The Justice League Dark film, dude, he was my favorite part of it. Because that motherfucker's with words of meat and rhyme. Comes Etrigan the Slayer just in time. I was like, oh man, dude, this guy.
There was a DC Black Label book.
Yes, there was. Yeah.
It was the Batman book that everybody was
Batman
going crazy.
Damned.
Yeah, because you saw his dick in it. But yeah, they had Etrigan. It was a brother that was spitting bars in that book, and he was going in a little bit. So yeah, an Etrigan HBO Max series, especially like me personally, like. I would be all over a Midnighter HBO Max series because reading what Steve Orlando did with him in the DC, I think that was DC Rebirth. It wasn't New 52.
I think it was I think that might have been New 52.
I don't think because he did Midnighter and then he did Midnighter and Apollo.
No, you might be right. You might be right. No, you're right. I think that was DC Rebirth. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, like those series introduced me to that character, so I want to go back and read the other stuff, but then I can't because fucking Ellis. So I still read. They were New 52. It was right before Rebirth. No shit.
Okay, never mind. Maybe that makes sense then. That explains the confusion.
DCU.
No. I'm gonna tell you right now. K. Garrick already said it. Get Black Thought or Razcast to write for Etrigan. Dude, do you know how many... First off, do you know how much shit Etrigan would be talking if Razcast... Man, it's Razzie Kazzy in this bitch, man. What y'all talking about?
You can kill two birds with one stone and put Etrigan on Harley Quinn and then just have Razcast or Black Thought just voice them, period.
I'm dead. No, because that's what I want now. That's what I want now. I don't want shit else. I don't want nobody talking to me about shit else unless it is Etrigan the Demon showing up on Harley Quinn. I don't want shit else.
See, with this anime mind, it comes in handy sometimes.
Let me grab that right quick. But no, let's see here. Oh man, we got a bunch of super chats in here, dude. Hold up. Apparently super chats were messed. They were legit messed up because apparently a whole bunch of them came through all at once. I don't know what's going on now. I don't understand life anymore. Let's take a look at them real quick before we move on. We got Jay Wright coming through with the $5 super chat. Says, I don't know if anyone asked yet, but I've only seen the TV show and I'm wondering who's more powerful, Homelander or Stormfront? Okay, so in the comics, Stormfront is almost as powerful as Homelander. The most powerful superheroes in the comics are Homelander, Black Noir, and Queen Maeve and Stormfront are kind of like trading on that third spot. And then, yeah. But on the TV show, I actually am going to limit and say Stormfront might be more powerful. But we don't know yet.
Just from that scene of her getting lasered in the chest, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, well, she was like, laser my tits.
Yeah, and then it didn't go through her at all. So I'm like, oh, okay, then she might actually be a problem.
Yeah, I think they actually leveled up Stormfront for the show. Because Stormfront actually was. Here's the funny thing, and it's something people don't talk about with the boys. You could have super strength or be like super powerful, but not be like super durable. Because in the comics, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Mother's Milk that did it. It was either Mother's Milk or the female, or maybe both. Both of them fucked him up. Like, they kicked that motherfucker. Like, I think Mother's Milk crushed his nutsack.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
And I think the female gouged out one of his eyes.
Yeah,
So,
MM beat the brakes off.
Yeah, man, Mother's Milk beat that ass. See, dude,
beat the shit out of it.
dude, the Mother's Milk. I like. Don't get me wrong. I like Mother's Milk. Laz Alonso. I like him on the show, but man, he ain't got shit on the Mother's Milk from the comics. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it 1 million.
Then if he was that version, then there would have just been way too much titty milk on this show. There's already.
Man, there's already too much titty milk.
Already too much titty milk on this show. So
there's Lord, don't get me started on titty milk on this show. Real quick, let's switch over. We got Produce Just says, it's $5 super chat. My super chat was jacked up the whole cave. Anyways, Wesley Blaze Snipes did a documentary for John Henry Clark documentary too. Okay, cool. Now that I did not know. I'll have to look into that. Excuse me. Thank you for that heads up on that too. Sorry. Oh yeah, like I said, I'm sorry. Super chats were getting messed up here for a little bit. I don't know what's going on there. But man, thank you again. Thank you again for the super chat, by the way. Produce Justice. SMC Cape Killer come through with $7 super chat, says just support, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. Always. And then here we got, what was it? Tubes and One with the $2 super chat says, have Tech 9 write his lines. Give me horrorcore. Oh God.
If Tech 9 wrote those lines, I would make sure that I had HBO Max for the next 3-4 years. Because if there's any musician I am a stand for, and I hate using that phrase, but yeah, I'm a technician.
I like me some Tech 9. I can get down with that. I can get down with that. I can get down with that, dude. I just want that motherfucker to have spit. Just straight up, like, I'm talking about, like, burn the house down spit. Motherfucker can't even rap in his own house. He burned his own house down.
That poor wanted Killer B for the DCU.
Damn. Oh, God. Wait, what was it he had a little verbal tick. Yeah, what was it he kept saying, you know, or something like that? Like it was on the dubs. I don't think it was in the Japanese. He had like a verbal tick that they kept using. It was wild problematic. Oh no. Produce Justice? Nah. He said it. MF Doom for Etrigan 2020. God damn!
We wouldn't even know if it was really MF Doom or not. So
that is true, though. We wouldn't know. But I ain't gonna lie. Could you imagine? Like, okay, you ever heard, what was it, MF Doom and De La Soul, Rock Cocaine Flow?
Yeah.
Dude, could you imagine Etrigan getting on the bars like MF Doom on Rock Cocaine Flow? Dude, I would fucking fall out this goddamn chair right the fuck now. I would fall out the goddamn chair right now. That's what it was. You fool. That's what he kept saying. Thank you. Thank you, Free of Bonds. He kept saying, you fool. You fool. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, Lord. I was like, they got this dude out here cooning. Lord have mercy.
I didn't even know who that character was until I rented one of the fucking Ultimate Ninja games, and he was in every cutscene. I'm like, who is this brother?
Like, who the brown dude?
Video where what the fuck is his name? They said it in every scene. Oh, the Sasuke. He beat the shit out of him.
Dude, and he worked Sasuke and his whole crew. that motherfucker folded Sasuke's ass. I was like, God damn. See, you know what it is when because what was it? What was old that dude? He folded Jugo.
Yeah.
What was the old boy's name? The fucking.
The brother used the zombie sword.
Yeah, he was young. I can't remember his name to save my life because it's been so. I think I said this in the Discord the other day. It's been so long since I've watched Naruto. If I actually watched it again from start to finish, it'd be like I was watching it for the first time.
Hey, I know what you're talking about because I never knew that kid's name, but I had seen so much Land Before Time. I just started calling.
Yeah, there you go. They said it. Suigetsu.
Fucking Land Before Time, so I just started calling his ass Sharp Tooth.
I mean, that's fair. I honestly was about to call him Shark Tooth.
That's like Killer B. Oh, he hemmed him up,
dude. Woo, dude. Killer B put the paws on him. Tentacles too, apparently. Yeah, because he got them tentacles. Anyway, got them 8 tails. I said Sasuke's eyes were playing Twister trying to catch up. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. Man, Naruto just got too buck wild for me towards the end, man. I was like, man, y'all doing too much. See, this is why. See, this is okay. Controversial statement. This is why I can't fuck with shonen anime anymore. Because man, the motherfuckers be getting too extra at the end. They'd be like, oh no, we gotta out One Piece. Like that's literally what they did. They're like, oh wait, what's One Piece doing? Oh well, fuck them. We're doing this. Like that's one of the reasons I don't fuck with shonen anime anymore, because like they get too wild, man. Not to mention they don't know when to stop.
Yeah.
Like, shonen anime be running too long. I be like, god damn, I got shit to do. 800 episodes? God damn, I ain't got no time for this. I got bills. I got shit to do. I got places to go. God damn it, I got kids. But no, let's move it along to the next story. This one, Carter, would you be so kind as to tell us a little bit about this Justice League Dark deal?
Oh my God, where to begin with this Justice League Dark deal, man? So the main thing that we know so far is that J.J. Abrams' company Bad Robot is gonna have their hands in Justice League Dark. Now it's looking like they're going to be releasing several TV shows with characters from Justice League Dark. This is coming from CBR.com, basically saying that in addition to J.J. Abrams' upcoming Justice League Dark series, HBO Max will also be producing several other series featuring characters from that team. JJ is going to be heading several series, including both Zatanna and John Constantine. No one get your hopes up just yet that it's going to be the same Constantine that is doing all the CW stuff. This could very well be a completely different person.
Yeah, I'm not holding out any hope for that shit.
Yeah. Details concerning these other DC TV shows have not yet been revealed. There's also speculation that a few of these JLD members will be receiving their own solo series. So there are two takeaways from this. Mm-hmm. And two of those were people, again, thinking that they were just going to have the guy that's been John Constantine in everything.
Was it Matt Ryan?
Matt Ryan get back into that forefront and like head first into where he has his own show again. And then you have a lot more people, when they heard this news, got really, really excited that maybe this means I'm getting Swamp Thing back.
I don't know. I mean, okay, here's the thing. They're putting have they already put Swamp Thing on CW?
That I don't know. I just know that when you first said it, I said I'm not watching that shit, because there was a reason it was on the DC app, because I think there was a lot of stuff on that show that when it came to certain characters, fights and deaths and stuff like that you couldn't put on the CW. So
they gotta clean that show up.
Yeah, they were going to have to heavily edit the fuck out of it. So I just said, well, there's no point in watching it on there. But the people who don't want to get a subscription service but still wanted to watch it, now they have that opportunity. Have at it.
Yeah. I mean, I want all this to succeed. I love Justice League Dark. I love John Constantine. I love Zatanna. I love Swamp Thing. I love Etrigan the Demon. I love Deadman. All of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't know. I'm conflicted. I am conflicted. I want there to be. I want this to be something that actually does take off.
Yeah.
If it can get a Swamp Thing back, I'd be all for it.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I don't know.
Honestly, I think that this all, because you have to think about the story we just previously spoke about. I think this all hinges on how well John Cena's show does, because that's basically what they're doing.
Yeah, no, so, this is very dependent on John Cena's show actually not tanking.
Yes, and I don't think it will, because it's John Cena. So just off that alone, you're gonna have people watch every fucking episode. So I think I think DC is going about this a really smart way. They're basically following they've been doing that shit for years now, but they're basically following Marvel's idea. It's just that with it being DC, they can go in an R-rated direction that Marvel hasn't really. They'll dip their toe in, but won't really go off the deep end for. And I see that Produce is saying that really John Cena is a draw. Absolutely.
Yeah, he actually does draw money. That's like he's. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He makes money.
Yes, he does.
Money. He draws money. Matter of fact, if The Rock was not a success, well, this is like a weird paradox right here. If The Rock was not a successful actor, John Cena would probably be getting his roles. Like the roles that would have gone to The Rock, John Cena would be getting those roles.
Yeah.
The paradox in that is that if he were not a successful actor, John Cena never would have become a successful actor. So there you go.
Yeah.
So not saying it wouldn't happen, but it would probably be less likely to happen. But that's a weird, bizarro world, often the multiverse that we will probably never see.
But yeah, just to kind of just follow up basically what I'm saying is just again, if John Cena's show does not pop, then they won't. And now this is just me saying this, of course, but if that John Cena show does not pop off, then they're not going to take a chance on other subsequent shows. You know, they saw that they got a lot of traction when J.J. Abrams was announced to be doing Justice League Dark. Now we know that's a thing that's going to happen. But, you know, we have Suicide Squad now. We've seen footage from it. We know the cast. So seeing that and seeing that pop off and then go right into the movie, at the end of the day, you don't want to say it like this, but, and I know there are a lot of people who still hate his guts. It all hinges on John Cena right now.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Whether not, and I'm not saying just not just him specifically. I'm just saying that show they have to come out of the gate swinging at everyone that's in front of them. That show has to be great. It can't be anything other than great. Period.
Well, two things I'll address here real quick from the chat. Yes, Rock followed Hogan, but Hogan was not a good actor. Like, Hogan wasn't getting roles the way Rock was. I mean, technically, Hogan followed Rock in the sense that, or Rock followed Hogan in the sense that, Hogan was doing movies, back in the day, but wrestlers were starting to not get movie roles anymore because they were so bad at them. Rock actually made it. Huh?
I remember Hogan was in the fucking movie with Zeus, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I remember Hogan from that, and I remember Hogan from one
Commando,
of the
Santa with Muscles.
See, that's the thing, though. I've never fucking heard of those movies. I know the movie with Zeus, and he was in one of the fucking Three Ninja spinoffs that I had at home. He wasn't really blockbuster.
No, he wasn't blockbuster material.
Like Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, no, he wasn't getting blockbusters. He wasn't getting put in blockbuster movies.
Yeah, and John Cena just started getting blockbusters. Like, John Cena's been in a lot of films that weren't really kicking. Suicide Squad. Well, let's move away from Suicide Squad real quick. Bumblebee was his first big one.
Yeah, his first big role.
Yeah,
he had a comedy. There was a comedy he was in. I forget which one it was. He was in several comedies. But my point was he wasn't really hitting. Oh Dwayne. Yeah, no. Nobody was checking for John Cena.
Nobody was checking for John Cena until Bumblebee, because people were shocked that Bumblebee was a good Transformers movie and he was in it. And now we got the Fast and Furious sequel.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have this. So now he's slowly etching his name into the Hollywood stuff, but that's neither here nor there. This is where he is right now. This is where we are right now. If his show does well, that will give HBO Max and DC and JJ Abrams, that will give them more rope to use, saying, okay, well, people like if we do this before this. Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll let you do this character. I think they're gonna pick and choose what characters they do it with.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I think this will be really, really good, just because, again, this is going to come from an R-rated perspective, and that's something we don't have.
Hogan was the straight-to-video champ. Yeah, that was the movie. Blockers. That's the movie I was talking about. Blockers. That was one that had John Cena in it. And yes, Roddy Piper is in one of my favorite movies of all time. They Live. Actually, They Live is in my top 5. Alongside John Carpenter's The Thing. Oddly enough, both movies are John Carpenter joints.
But just talking about that in my stream because they want that as a video game, just to have just going at it.
Just beating them. I ain't gonna lie, Roddy Piper, Keith David.
Yeah,
that's one of the best fight scenes I've seen in like ever. But no, Jesse Ventura, yeah, a lot of those guys, but a lot of them, most of those guys, like, cause okay, even though we remember Jesse Ventura from like Predator wasn't like it wasn't like a big movie like what we think. Like we think of it as a big movie now because it has such a cult status, but it wasn't that big a movie when it originally came out. I mean, it was big, but not like super big. But no, and yes, if you ever go to a WWE house show, and you happen to sit next to anyone who has kids, they fucking love John Cena. I've actually gotten into shouting matches with kids at WWE. Not like I'm shouting at them, but like I'll chant for the heels, or I'll chant like John Cena sucks, and the kids will get mad at me and start yelling at me. But so yeah, that's a thing. Real quick, before we move it along, because we got 2 more stories we're gonna talk about, and then we're gonna jump on questions, and then get the fuck out of Dodge. Real quick, let's take a look at these super chats. We got super chats here. We got like a few of them actually. We got Nightway coming through the $5 super chat. Says Blerd is out here doing the Lord's work. Here's some change for the building fund, dude. Thank you for that. By the way, whoever, like, all y'all that appreciate it, I'm also waiting on Donnie Cates to... You know what? I'm waiting on Donnie Cates to answer my damn tweet. I'm waiting on Donnie Cates to answer my damn tweet. I don't know. Those of you follow me on Twitter...
You talking about somebody sitting a certain way?
Mm-hmm. I got questions. And he ain't answering. Actually, I asked this question yesterday. By the way, thank you, Nightway, for the $5 super chat. Here we go. This is it right here. I asked Donnie Cates, I was like, yo, Don Cates, question. Why is Kodak sitting here looking like the guest pastor being introduced to church? What's going on here? Y'all can kind of see it right here. Look. Boom. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. I even whited out because that's actually spoiler text right there. I even whited that out for y'all. Look at that. Why he looking like he getting introduced? He's sitting here getting introduced at the church. Oh my god. Anyway, that said, here let's jump back into these super chats. That we got some more coming through here. Xander Dumas coming through with the $5 super chat. Says source says Fahey wants Tom Cruise and other celebs in Doctor Strange 2. In the Multiverse of Madness playing alternate Avengers. This could mean alternate Black Panther, maybe? Possibly. Well, you gotta remember, here's the thing. I think some of the celebs that were rumored were celebrities that were at the time originally wanted to be in the Avengers movies back when they were originally talking about it. Like way back in the day. Because I remember they wanted Tom Cruise for Iron Man and shit like that. I mean, if it happens, it happens. If not, you know, it's whatever. I mean, it'd be a cute little cameo. Marvel's been really good about doing little, off the beaten path cameos like that. I'd be here for it. I mean, if they did it, they did it. Shit, I'd roll with it. Thank you for that $5 super chat, by the way. I don't know who they would get to play Black Panther. Oh, maybe that'd be a way to get Wesley Snipes. There you go. That might be the way to do it. But if they did it, honestly, I would want them to do them the way they would have been done back then to make it that much more of a stark difference in what we got. Let's see here. Next up, what we got. Oh, shit. Man, thing jumps around me whenever a new chat comes through. Drell Boza coming through with a $5 super chat says, do you or Carter watch Ace Vance videos on Facebook or YouTube? who the fuck is Ace Vance?
I think I know who he's referring to.
I'm legitimately asking. I gotta look a motherfucker up because now I feel stupid.
I think I've seen a few of his YouTube stuff, or I've seen some of his videos on YouTube. That's pretty much it.
Okay, like what? Like who?
I've seen them here and there. I mean, it's all right if we're talking about the same person.
Like okay, like a school. Here, school me, Carter, because I have no fucking clue what we're talking about here.
If he's talking about who I think he's talking about, well, I might be wrong because the person I'm thinking of, they do a lot of comedy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I might be thinking of the wrong person.
Because like he said Ace Vance, and immediately I thought Tyrone Magnus.
If he's talking about Tyrone Magnus, I most definitely ain't watching.
Yeah, I don't watch Tyrone Magnus. I don't fuck with him. He too extra. He too extra. Dude reacts to everything. Dubbed over. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, dubbed over cartoons. Got you. I don't know the channel by name. I may have stumbled.
Oh, okay. I know who he's talking about now. Like he did a video with like it was an episode of like Justice League Unlimited where Superman and Batman got into it, but it was, if you've seen the Hood Ninja Turtles kind of thing, it's kind of like that.
Okay, I mean, yeah. See,
kinda
okay, like full disclosure, I'm really weird about sketch comedy.
Yeah.
That shit is either funny or it ain't.
Yeah.
And typically to me, it ain't. Like, I don't know, I'm really weird about certain stuff like that. Like some of you know, like little running gags that I have, like I always make jokes about Meat Canyon, but I don't even like everything Meat Canyon does. They have like maybe 2 skits that I actually legit like of the animated stuff that they do, and it's the McDonald's one and the one with Bugs Bunny, and that's it. The rest of them I think are just okay. But yeah, no. Like I said, I'll look into it. I'll look into it at some point. But yeah, I had no clue who that motherfucker was. Ooh, excuse me. Next up, we got Old School Hunter with the £5 super chat. Says Marvel Comics New York Comic Con 2020 online schedule. What's your thoughts? Peace. You know, I actually haven't looked at their schedule. For the.
I'm actually looking at it right now. So first thing they're going to be talking about is just the women of Marvel, where they're just going to be celebrating all the women that are in Marvel. Next thing they're going to be talking about is
Ten of Swords.
And then they're going to be delving into the King in Black, and then they're going to be talking about the MODOK animated series.
Yes, that's the one Patton Oswalt. The Patton Oswalt's supposed to be producing. If I'm not correct. Yeah. I mean, I'm here for it. I mean, it sounds. I mean, I'm honestly, I'll be a liar if I said I wasn't more interested in, you know, King in Black and Ten of Swords stuff, since, you know, that's kind of what's hot right now. And the Women of Marvel thing, I mean, I'm here for that. I don't know. I mean, the MODOK thing I'm interested in, but I mean, it'll just be like a thing that I'm just like, okay, cool. I just want to see what y'all got. Oh, y'all ain't got nothing? Okay, cool. Moving along. I'm joking. They'll probably have something to show. They've been working on the MODOK thing for a while, so I'd be surprised they didn't have anything to show. But no, thank you. K. Garrett coming through with the Blerd Club membership. Thank you for that, K. Garrett. Once again, if you are a Blerd Club member, make sure you're always checking the community tab on my channel. The little area on my channel where it says like videos and home and other shit, and then community. Click on that tab. That tab will actually get you your bonus content, the top 5 comics of the week videos that I do each week, and then early access to videos, which there's one in early access now. Another one will be up a little later. Early access right now. Actually, no, there's multiple videos in early access, so you might actually want to go back because there's a video for Ant, character breakdown of Image Comics character Ant. There's also Shuri was in early access up until this week. There's also there's the Venom number 28 video, and then the Juggernaut number 1 video will be going up in a little while, give or take. So yeah, always make sure to check back there in the community tab. for various and sundry. Next we got Alfonso with the $5 super chat. Showing support. Also, dope chat with the Comic Herald last Saturday. Thank you. It was actually really fun. Dave was actually really cool to talk to. I say actually as if I thought he wasn't going to be. No, he was really cool to talk to, and I thought it was awesome that, I always like it when you can meet like-minded people. In your peers, people who, don't immediately try and, okay, case in point. When I talk to Dave, it's not like a I'm right, you're wrong scenario where we're arguing about who's right, who's wrong. We can talk about things, agree and disagree, and it's not like some argument like I've had with other comic book YouTubers whose names I'm not putting out there because it's not who you think it is. It's not who you think it is. I ain't talking about Rob. But what I'm saying is it's nice. It's nice to be able to just have those kind of chit chats and have that kind of comfortable chit chat. But that said, we're looking forward to doing another one, and we're plotting to do one. I don't want to put words in Dave's mouth, but we are definitely planning to do something for the conclusion of Ten of Swords to maybe see if our predictions came true. I thought about maybe trying to get back together with him, do one when we hit the midway point, but I mean that just depends on how scheduling and shit goes. But I'll talk more about that with him the closer we get to it. But yeah, thank you for that super chat, Alfonso. And we got Lazesi Uno Mas. Arjack Fellham with the $5 super chat says appreciate the dedication. Stay healthy. All right, man. Thank you, Arjack. Once again, when I actually put the news out on the Blerd Club community tab, talking about what was going on with me, just not feeling well. Arjack was one of the people who chimed in on it, and I really appreciate those words. Like I say, sometimes you just need a break. My body tells me all the time, and I don't listen, and I actually had to sit down and listen that time. Next up on the list, let's see here. We have got, let's talk about this Batwoman. This is going to be quick, because there's not really much to say. Javicia Leslie. She posted a picture on her Instagram, her official Instagram. A picture of her. This is test footage. This is from the test footage shot. For the Batwoman TV series. And this is her in the costume. Now, I want to go ahead and preface this picture by saying that there were some things that came out about this during the Batwoman panel on DC Fandom where she talked about what her suit would look like. This is not her final suit.
Okay.
This is not her actual suit, because she did go on to say that her suit, the wig, will have textured hair, to match the fact that she is a black woman. And basically, the suit that she is wearing is actually the one that Ruby Rose was wearing. So it's the same wig that Ruby Rose had. So I just want to preface this before I show this picture, because I know motherfuckers will be like, this is hot garbage. Well, it's the same suit that's been there. So there you go. But anyway, this is it. This is a test. This is the test picture. I'm going to try to see if I can zoom this in a little bit. There you go. But this is the test picture. You can see, it's the exact same wig, exact same mask. She does say in the tweet, we scroll down here just a hair. There we go. She does say, look out, Gotham. I'm suited up and ready to go, but just wait until Ryan Wilder. Dude, I hate that. I used to like comic book names having alliteration. I fucking hate it now. I fucking hate it now. But anyway, even though technically it's not the same letter, but you have the same, you have Peter Parker, or you have a person has a name whose first name that has a similar start at it as their last name does. It's oh god, I fucking hate that shit. But anyway, just wait until Ryan Wilder puts her own spin on the Batsuit. So she will be getting her own version of the Batsuit. This is this is what she's alluding to with the textured hair and the costume being changed to fit the new character as to not be confused with the old character. Carter, your thoughts, and then I'll throw mine out there.
Well, I don't even want to say what I was going to say, just because now that I'm hearing that it's the old costume, I don't even have an opinion, just to be honest, because when I first saw this image, I'm like, okay, that looks kind of cosplay.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
With this just being an image they put out there just so people can get a general idea, I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
I want to see what her suit looks like.
Yeah. Well, and the thing I think people need to think about too is this is why I always tell people like set photos, and this is not a set photo per se, but I mean this is an unedited shot that is like it's not even gonna if this footage is used in the Batwoman show, if this particular shot scene is used in the show and is not left on the cutting room floor, you won't even recognize the shot when you see it on television.
Yeah.
It's going to look completely different, because that's why I always tell people, like, things like when people were clowning the Shazam costume, when the set photos were leaked, it's like you're seeing something that is, well, first off, movie magic, okay? Movie magic. Movie magic is the thing. I think sometimes people forget that these costumes, like, a lot of people didn't realize until they saw, hell, a lot of them knows until Avengers Infinity War that Black Panther's costume does not look like that on set.
Mm-hmm.
His costume looks very different. Like they add stuff to his costume in post, and they do that for a lot of people. Robert Downey Jr. ain't walking around with that Iron Man suit on. That is CG. That motherfucker walks around with a mocap suit on, and sometimes he'll have the chest plate, like he'll have the chest piece on, but the headpiece and the arms and the legs, he hasn't worn a full... Robert Downey Jr. has not worn a full suit since Iron Man 2. I can promise you that. Robert Downey Jr. has not worn a full suit of armor since Iron Man 2, and I think even that's debatable. So yeah, I mean, you just kind of have to, like all this stuff is going to get touched up with special effects, CG, all that shit. It is what it is. But yeah. Let's see. Why did they not just make her Tiffany Fox? Why have an immediate connection with the character already on the show? Well, okay. Black Gay Comic Geek is actually saying this is okay. So I said the same thing when this was originally announced. And yes, and I agree with you, JTS616. I agree with you as well. It's not the costume. It's a bad shot. That's all it is. It's just a bad shot. That's literally what it is. But yeah, I do agree with Black Gay Comic Geek that they should have just used Tiffany Fox. Tiffany Fox is literally all, like, you already have Luke Fox on the show. You already have that clear connection to Tiffany Fox. You could have just brought Tiffany Fox on, but no, you had to make a whole new ass character. That didn't even exist until, I mean, it's whatever. Honestly, at this point, I don't even care. It's actually making my head hurt worse. But yeah, like, well, once again, like I said, it's one of those situations where, what are you going to do? So was be happy with the suit close to the David's Zavimbi Batwing armor. Here's the thing about that. I think you might get something like that. And honestly, this would have been an opportunity to do something like that, I think. If you really want to differentiate Javicia Leslie's character that she is portraying from the one that Ruby Rose portrayed, that would be the way to go. But they didn't do it. They said, fuck it. 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it.
I feel like that would have cost too much money just to have all that CG on that show.
Probably not wrong. It's once again, Luchasaurus said it best. Yeah, Thanos and Hulk ain't really on this. That's kind of one of the reasons I got upset, a little tilted about the whole She-Hulk thing, because people were like, "Oh, she's got small tits and she's short." And it's like, y'all are aware Mark Ruffalo is not like 8 feet tall, right? Y'all are aware he ain't ripped. Mark Ruffalo ain't bench pressing a building. Y'all realize that, right? That's one of the things that upset me. So I was like, dude, really? Okay. Anyway. Oh, by the way, I actually did start Orphan Black. I didn't get very far in it though, because I had other shit going on. But I was giving an update.
What's the opinion so far?
I like it. It's not a bad show.
I
like it. I like the actress. I like the actress. So, she has range. And ranges.
Okay, you didn't capitalize the R, but I'll allow it.
Oh Lord, no, but she's good. I like her. She did good work. I tell you what, we'll blow this one off. All right, real quick, we're gonna address this last story, and then we're gonna get into super chats and questions and everything. I promise. Okay, so final story of the day. Since we're talking about the CW, Supergirl is coming to an end. The show is ending with season 6. And here, right now, I feel like Supergirl right now is looking at Javicia Leslie like, I ain't working with that bitch. That's the look I feel like Melissa Benoist is giving. I'm not saying that is the look she is giving. I'd like to believe she is not that type of person. But yeah, the look on her face is just kind of like, fuck this shit. Black Batwoman, not in my national city, or whatever the fuck the name is of her city. I'll have
that's an ugly ass name if that's really the city they went with on CW. That's a
I think it's National City. I think it is. Well, because there's Central City, Gotham City, there's Metropolis, there's Opal City, and then what was it? Star City.
So where is Mr. Terrific gonna be? Headset Valley? National City. You know what? Let me stop. Continue with the story, please.
Continue. Okay, I will be fair. I want to be fair with something here. I watched Supergirl until the beginning of season. No, take that back. Till the middle of season 3.
Yeah.
And the first season, I was like, you know what? This show is rough. Man, it is rough in a lot of areas, but you know what? I want female superheroes on television to succeed, so I'm gonna try to stick with and support it. And then it got moved to CW, and it got a little better, and then it started taking an immediate backpedal with the whole Mon-El thing. And I was like, dude, I was like, first off, ain't nobody checking for Mon-El, and more importantly, why are you putting my show on? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say something ugly because I'm trying not to say anything ugly about the show because I don't want people to think that I'm hating on LGBTQ representation in television. But my thing is, I felt like that show would be driving. Like, you remember the Dave Chappelle thing? The Dave Chappelle joke about the car, the road trip?
Yeah.
The road trip for equality. I feel like that car came to a screeching halt whenever Alex Danvers was on camera. Like, whenever, because they had it was her and Maggie. And it's like, okay, this show is called Supergirl. Why are they putting a pause? Like, I'm talking about, like, I don't mean like, okay, they got rid of the action. The action stopped because they came on camera. No. What I'm saying is the speed of the show would come to a screeching halt. And it's like, when it was Supergirl and Mon-El, it was like, okay, cool. I mean, y'all are furthering the plot, whatever. This is enhancing the story. It's furthering the plot along. Okay, cool. Then Alex and Maggie come on, and it's like, ladies and gentlemen, Alex and Maggie, go ahead, take the stage. And it was one of the things, it was boring. Like, honestly, if Mon-El and Supergirl had the same storyline, that would be boring too. I was like, because here's the thing, I'm gonna tell you where I think it actually gets done a million times better. And because just to keep it clear, I watch shows like Wentworth, for Christ's sakes, which is nothing but women. A bunch of women in a prison. Literally no male relationships, at least not with the main cast of characters that are like the prisoners. And I was like, dude, they do this shit way better. They handle lesbian relationships as a show. Like, I mean, granted, they're problematic because they're in prison, but I was like, I was more invested in the relationship between the prisoner that was in jail and the psychiatrist who was out in the real world more than this bullshit that was on Supergirl. It's just like, the thing is, it's like, they do it a disservice because A, you are screeching the show to a halt to put this representation here, but you're doing it piss poorly. Like, Legends of Tomorrow does it better. And I don't even really fuck with Legends of Tomorrow that much anymore. Like, I feel like Black Lightning does it better. And it's like, Supergirl just like, it was like, oh, by the way, like, you know what it was? It was the Keenan Ivory Waynes. It like, you remember we were talking about this last week. Don't be a menace. That's what it felt like. It felt like every time Alex and Maggie came on screen, they were like, message. And it's like, they don't do that on Black Lightning with Thunder. They don't do that on Black Lightning with Thunder. They don't do that with White Canary on Legends of Tomorrow. But on Supergirl, they do it. And I'm sorry. I just didn't like it ran me off the show. Yeah. I was done. I'm just saying. Hey, and don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Alex wasn't cute. But I'm just saying that I wasn't for it. Like, I would have been more interested if they did a lesbian relationship with Supergirl, because at least then it would be the main character of the show, and I would at least be somewhat inclined to give half-ass of a fuck. Because at least the title character is involved in it, so at least that makes me have, Yeah, no, exactly. It wasn't natural. It felt forced. It felt so forced. Oh my God, I fucking hated that shit. Mr. Brooks says Wentworth is my shit. Dude, oh my God, man. Dude, I love Mr. Brooks. Dude, I wish more people watch Wentworth. Like that, like, Wentworth came out at a time, you fuck this show. Anyway, Wentworth came out at a time when everybody was checking for Orange is New Black. And I was like, dude, Wentworth is so much better. An Australian prison drama that takes place in an all-women's prison. Dude, them heifers is diabolical. Them heifers is diabolical. I'll be like, dude, look, I be getting Oz flashbacks. I be getting flashbacks to Oz. For those of y'all who are old enough to remember that show about prison. Let's see. Yeah, no. Okay, so yeah, and once again, Supergirl and Lena Luthor. That would have made more sense. Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. Who the fuck was writing this? Who the fuck was writing this and thought for 5 seconds that anybody was going to give a fuck about that boring ass, bog standard, vanilla ass fucking relationship? I was like, dude, this, because I remember, like, because I felt bad. I remember when I was watching that show, I was like, I actually turned and looked at my wife, who is bisexual, and I said, I don't even really believe in, I wouldn't even call her bisexual. She's more pansexual than anything else. Honestly, can we just say pansexual? Bisexual doesn't even feel like it's a thing to me. I feel like bisexual and pansexual are pretty much the same exact fucking thing. It's just, yeah, but I guess LGBTQ doesn't roll off the tongue as well, but whatever. But my wife, literally, I looked at her, I was like, babe, does it make me homophobic that I think this storyline is boring as fuck? I was like, because I was like, I want to like what's going on here, but because I'm an ally. I'm uber ally, but I was like, does it make me a bigot that I think this shit's boring? Like, I would rather be doing anything else other than watching Alex and Maggie have marital woes or premarital woes. Yeah, exactly. Like, no, it just is, yeah. Okay, so I see I'm not the only one. Who thought that shit. Because Blackgate Comic Book Geek says Supergirl. Yeah, didn't give a fuck about Alex, nor did give a fuck about Monel. Tubes the biggest stand for representation. Even though I think that was handled poorly, I'm glad they fixed it with Alex dating Jimmy's sister. Yes, by the time that happened, I think I had checked out. I think I had checked out by that point, if I'm not mistaken. No, they just, oh God, it was, dude, all of it. Whoever was writing Supergirl just needs their ass whipped. That's all I'm saying. And I'm normally not a person who likes to incite violence, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. Whoever it was that was on Supergirl writing that shit, somebody gonna get their ass kicked. Somebody gonna get their wings kicked. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Just saying. Anyways, moving along. We're done with stories. I guess we can jump into, let's jump into questions. Let's go back. I want to go back and address some of these questions. Oh, cool. Got you. Let's see. Carter actually had to dip out, so he may not be back. He's got a personal thing that just came up, so we're just gonna carry on. Let's go back and take a look at some of these super chats. I know we had gotten a super chat before that, but go ahead and start putting your questions in the chat, and we will address those things. Let's see, was LJ Mac03 come through $10 super chat, says, "What up, Blerd and Carter? Just coming through to show some love." I appreciate it, man. Coming through with a $10 super chat. That's my guy. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. LJ Mac, stalwart chatter in the Blerd cave. I don't think I think I say it every time. I don't think LJ has missed a single Blerd cave. Not to say that no one else has it either, but I always feel like, oh, there he is. There's LJ. Let's see here. What else we got? Here, we're gonna let me look at this. Let me look at this chat. Let's look at this chat. Okay, let's go back. Let's see this. Let's see. Like I said, they think they kept pushing Monel because Melissa and Chris Wood started. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was a miss. That was a miss. That was a wide miss they had right there. A wide miss. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Well, Extra says, "Am I the only one that's rooting for Tick being with Kumiho than with Letty because it doesn't feel forced?" I will say, as for Lovecraft Country, the relationship that is, I don't feel like the relationship with Letty and Tick is forced. I feel like, because honestly, I feel like the relationship is largely unexplored. Like, they've done stuff, but it's like, I also feel like their relationship is so, like, the one with Kumio is weird. I think it probably feels like it's more interesting just because of what is up with Kumio. If that makes any sense. I feel like that might be what is drawing more people to that storyline versus, because I like Tick and Letty. I mean, you know, they don't have to be like an official thing. That's also another thing, is that I don't think that they have to have certain tropes going on in their relationship, like whether or not they're like legit or like exclusive or whatever. Like, their relationship is undefined, and I actually kind of like it that way. Because then if they actually did try to define it, then it would be forced. Let's see here. Let's see here. Black Gay Comic Geek says, "Do you collect figures? Did you see the PulseCon with House of X, Xavier, Magneto, and Mora?" I did. Okay, I did see those. And you know what? I do collect figures. I actually had to stop for a while though. Because as some of you may have noticed behind to my side, I have a very expensive habit over here to my right. And there's not enough room in here for all of my expensive habits. But I used to have a lot of my figures and stuff like that out on display way back. And yeah, this is... but as a result of that, I also collect minis. So there you go. That's the thing. But no, those let me see if I can actually pull those up. Hold up. Let me see if we can find those. Let's see. Oh man. Here, hold on. Let me pause my ad blocker. No day of the stream will. Okay, there it came back. For whatever reason, stream went squirrely. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Stream went squirrely for a minute. I apologize. But yeah, this is the I see right here. This is the Mora figure. Right here. I see another article here. Let's see. Let's look at this article. Let's see if we can get I want to get a better look at the show me the... Oh, wait, I see now. It's a slide. There you go. We'll have to slide through some of these. Yeah, because that's arcade. We've got some Avengers. Some Dormammu. Got some Falcon action. Firestar. That looks legit. Oh, shit. Silver Surfer. Oh, they got the one that... Oh, they got the motherfucker from Thanos Wins. Okay, I'm with that. I might have to try and cop that. Got some Ghost Spiders, Spider-Gwen, whatever she goes by this week. Spider-Man, this is the hand ninja from the Spider-Man Wave 1. Oh, I guess Stiltman. Is that Stiltman's legs? Alright, we got Hellfire Club Guard. Let's see if we can get to... Oh, is that Jocasta? And Hulk in the pimp suit. Joe Fix It. I love it. I'm here for it. Was it Kang? The Kang. There it is. There he is. That Magneto. Yeah, that Magneto's gonna have to get caught. That Magneto's gonna have to get got. Yeah, about that. That Magneto's gonna have to get picked up. That Miles is gonna get... Oh, see, this is why I try not to... I probably shouldn't have looked at this. I'm gonna spend some money, and I don't want to. That's the Mora that we saw a little bit earlier. And there's Charles! Charles! Get out of my head, Charles. Okay, then we got, like, these are the retro joints right here. Got Gambit, Rogue. I like that cap. I like that cap. That Captain America. I like that. And apparently, is that a bust? Or is... Okay, no, that's just a close-up on the figure. Never mind. But yeah, that suit is actually in the game. Yep, Stiltman. There we go. I figured it was Stiltman. I might get that set just for Stiltman. We got Stormbreaker. It actually looks legit. That's a legit Stormbreaker. That's a legit replica of Stormbreaker. I like that. Oh, the big bad booty daddy. Thanos. I actually have, like, multiple Thanos figures. I'm probably have to pick that one up, too. And then we got... Is that Thunderstrike? Wow. Okay. All right. I see y'all. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving here. Oh, wait. Let me see, did double, okay, yeah, no, okay, we're good, I was double checking, make sure it wasn't Carter messaging me. All right, let's go back to it. Let's see. What was it? Chosen Falls says I grew up with Static Shock, but are there any other characters worth checking out from the Icon comics or talking about from Milestone? Well, Icon, that would definitely be one. Hardware, and then once you get past that, Zombie can be really interesting. Just depends on what you're there to see. Blood Syndicate's probably going to be one of the other ones I would also recommend. Like on a high level that's a high level recommendation. Is Blood Syndicate. So I definitely would take a look at that. And then the Shadow Cabinet. Shadow Cabinet's another one. Let's see here. Ed Boy in the Cut says, who would you have to do an Etrigan ongoing today? Ooh, I don't know. Who would I don't know. Tell you what. Who is it that's writing? Oh, I can't remember. Who is that? James Tynion. I would get him. He's actually writing another one of my favorite series. Something is Killing the Children. I think he'd do a really good job with it. I think he would. Let's see here. What else we got? Oh, shit, dude. I hate when the chat just, like, jumps like that, because then I end up missing it. End up missing stuff. Let's see. How old? Oh, King Kun says, how old were you? Here, actually, let me highlight some of these. Let me find these and highlight them so I can actually be able to keep up with some of this. Because I keep losing questions in the chat. Okay. Oh, wow, dude, and it just jumped. Oh, my God. Okay, here it is. How old were you when you found out DJ Rec rapped the Danny Phantom theme song? I am today years old. Wow. Okay. That. I've learned. You've taught me something. I did not know that. Though I will admit, Danny Phantom came a little after my time. I am almost 40. So Danny Phantom came up a little bit after me. I was smoking so much pot and in so many cheeks that I wasn't paying no attention to cartoons of any kind. Except for, I think the only thing I paid attention to was anime, and that was it. Let's see. Was it Damon Hampton says, let's see. Blerd, how do you feel about the possibility of Ten of Swords being a tournament arc? Well, we all know tournament arcs are usually the best ones. I'm here for it. I wasn't expecting it to be that. But I'm very curious to see where it goes. I always wanted to see a Western take on the tournament arc, and not to say that we haven't gotten them before. I mean, technically we got Marvel Superheroes, Secret Wars, the 1984 joint. Technically we got Contest of Champions and all this other shit. But I mean, I don't know. I wanted to see it with characters like this in this setting, the X-Men more specifically. So I'm here for it. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. Where? Stephen Huggins, can you do a video on Steel? I do have something planned. I can't say exactly when it's gonna come out though. It's getting there. It's getting there. That's all I can say. Let's see here. What do we got? Wait, what are we talking about? Oh. Is Firestar a mutant? Then why is she not in Krakoa? It's not to say she isn't. Firestar is around, if I'm not mistaken. As a matter of fact, okay, so y'all remember that New Warrior series that everybody panned because of the new characters they were adding to it? Firestar was in that series, and it hasn't come out yet. She's around. She's just busy. She's doing other shit. Let's see. Neo Arcadia asks, when is it okay to change the race, gender, or sexuality for a comic book character on the big screen? I ask because the Eternals looks interesting, but I don't care about the source material, but others do. Okay, so we're in a similar boat. I don't give a fuck about the Eternals in the comics. I've never cared about the Eternals in the comics, though. I'm hoping that changes because I hear they're getting that relaunch, and I'm hoping that it's good. That said, in situations like this, sure, okay, so when you have a cast of characters and every last single character is white, every last single character is some bog standard white male character, that's when I say, okay, there you go. I also think it's okay to change it if there were initially plans in the past to make those changes or introduce those types of elements into the story, but let's say something like, I don't know, the Comics Code Authority wouldn't allow you. Hence why characters like Mystique and Destiny were always referred to as partners and not as being married in the comics back when Chris Claremont was writing, because he wanted to write them as being married. The Comics Code Authority would not. It's also the reason why Iceman is gay now, because if you go back to the 90s, run of a lot of the X-Men stuff, there were a lot of hints that Iceman was gay. You just had to kind of be there to see it. You had to know what to look for. I think even a woman he was dating, I forget the name of the character, but there was a woman he was dating at the time that made a joke about it, about him being gay. And the Family Guy even picked that shit up and ran with it. So I mean, it just that now there is no Comics Code Authority, so you can get away with a lot more. But the Comics Code Authority did not allow for gay characters. So right now, a lot of writers just making up for lost time. So a lot of what you see now are characters that, like case in point, Kate Pryde's sexuality has been, kind of vaguely explored lately. That she may be pansexual, and makes sense. I can buy it. I know plenty of people who were, supposedly straight their entire life, and then one day realized, I don't even think realized, but just started actually being themselves, not hiding who they truly were. To other people, it probably come off more as they were hiding you were straight, and then all of a sudden now you're gay. It's like, no, you were always gay. You just were probably just weren't open about it. That's it anyway. Let's see. I didn't have it. See, that's the thing. So, okay, so R. Kelly, true story. I didn't have any younger. I had younger siblings, but none that lived with me. Like, I literally was an only child. So, I didn't do babysitting or anything. I never had any kids around me, ever. I was very anti-child when I was a teenager. And in my early 20s. But let's see. Have I seen Kipo and the Wonder Beast? If not, I recommended the soundtrack. Yes, I have. It's very good. It's very good. That's one of those I highly recommend to anybody else. If you've not seen it, please, by all means, get on that. Let's see. Anything Valiant Comics? Livewire. I like Livewire. And I like Faith. I actually like some Valiant comics. I just don't read them. I don't talk about them as much, I think is the thing. I don't talk about them as much. Let's see here. I'll be brutally honest with you, Jay Christopher. All the X-Men are corny. So there you go. Superheroes by very nature are corny. Yeah, so there you go. You name a superhero and I will tell you how corny they are. Anyway. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, shit. Lost some more. There you go. Let's see. No. Oh no, not just Polaris. Iceman got around. It wasn't just Polaris he was hitting. Let's see. Let's see here. Was the race part? As far as the race, I guess, yeah, I didn't really address the race part of that question, did I? But yeah, no, but basically what I was saying is, like, yeah, if you got a team of all, like, white characters, I mean, yeah, I think it's perfectly okay. If you want to go back and retcon something, that's fine. That's the reason why, they added some color to the Thor movies, because they are terribly white. Those characters are terribly white. And, I mean, at the same time, and I said this last week, best person for the job. And once again, if a character's only defining quality is their race, they're not much of a character. So, just being honest. Let's see. Let's go to these super chats here. Text Back Studios with a $5 super chat says, in Tennis Swords, my boy Apocalypse got caught slipping. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Let's see. Godmass Visions with a $5 super chat says, have we discussed Hawkman yet? I had him fan cast as T'Challa, but I'm excited for this role. Hawkman reincarnated slot. So being black works in my opinion. Yes, we already talked about it. It was at the very beginning of the show. If you ever jump in, if you ever jump in on the show and it is, and if it's an hour past, if we're more than an hour in, we've probably already talked about what's in the thumbnail. Just a pro tip for everybody. I know some people never notice it, but let's see here. Let's see. Does all mutants mean only on Earth 616, or does it apply to all the universe and other Earths? If so, does the mutant race is the mutant race a threat to other races in the galaxy? Okay, so there are mutants in other. That's kind of the whole point of the whole Sword comic that's coming out, is them reaching out and addressing mutants across the universe, because there are mutants in other places other than like Earth. And technically, mutants exist in other species, just not the way that we think about them. Like, if you think about the character Brew, Brew is a mutant, but not the way that the mutants in the X-Men are. He's a mutant to his species because he doesn't think the way they do. Warlock is a mutant to the other Phalanx, but not because he is a mutant in the traditional sense. He's a mutant just like how Brew is different from the rest of the Brood. Warlock is that different from the rest of the Phalanx, which is what makes him a mutant. Let's see here. Are we gonna get Reverse Flash in a movie? If a Flash movie ever comes out. Why the Eternals so old and white? Because they were made a long time ago by Jack Kirby. Let's see. What character would I like a limited TV series? I mean, if we're not talking about an Etrigan one, me personally, I actually wouldn't mind a static live action series, or what am I blanking on? Oh, a Far Sector one. Give me like a Far Sector TV series. I'd watch the fuck out of it. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. Roland Dario, did I like how Angela was brought to Marvel from Spawn? No. Not at all. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Let's see here. Yep, there are mutant scrolls as well. Let's see. Who would I fan cast as Hawkwoman? DeWanda Wise. There you go. DeWanda Wise. She was actually the woman who was originally meant to play Maria Rambeau in Captain Marvel. Until she dropped out of the role due to conflicting schedules. and Lashana Lynch took over. I could also see Lashana Lynch as Hawkwoman as well. That being said, let's see here. Neo Arcade says, Blerd, do you think all the changes to the X-Men will immediately be reverted to status quo when the MCU X-Men start rolling out? I love the fact that, Quanon and Betsy are separate. Would it upset you? No. I mean, here's the thing. I don't expect the current run of X-Men to last forever. I would like for it to. But we all know what happens when a new writer comes in. When the day inevitably comes that Jonathan Hickman is going to write himself out of the X-Men, he's going to do it in a way that's going to leave it open enough for someone to come in and do their own thing. Now, would I like for someone to continue what he's doing? Yes, but I don't expect it. So, would I be upset? No, not really, because I'm just used to it. It was kind of like if you read Dan Slott's Spider-Man for the, I think that run was what, almost 10 years. I feel like it was almost 10 years long. Shit. But that run, his run on Spider-Man, he literally went out of his way to keep Spider-Man, Peter Parker and Mary Jane from getting back together. And then what was the first thing Nick Spencer did? Technically, he opened the door for that to be reignited. And then the first thing Nick Spencer did when he got his run started was he reignited the Peter Parker, Mary Jane dynamic. So, there you go. It happens. J. Rye with the $5 Super Chat says, the best mutant is Apocalypse Horseman with the power not to lose. That's Iska the Unbeatable. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty interesting power. It's a weird one. Definitely a weird one. One of the weirder ones, considering that, and that's considering we have characters like Cypher walking around. Let's see. What else we got here? Okay, so with that. Let's see. We got one last one, and then we're gonna switch to Discord questions. Blackgate Comic Geek says, with the MCU possibly getting rid of the T'Challa character and Storm also coming to the MCU, do you think they are just going to ignore that connection completely now? Ooh, I don't want them to, but honestly, at this particular point, I personally am not comfortable with them recasting. It's not my choice. Not my choice in the matter. However, at some point they will eventually recast him, and then maybe they can explore that there. But yeah, I do think it sucks. Like, it's one of those things, like, real life has had an untimely effect on fiction. And I wish it weren't the case. Because I felt like we were really close to getting that. Let's switch over to Discord questions. Let's see what we got. All right. So, let's go back. I'm going to go back and address some from the previous week, too, that we didn't get to. So, Cosmo G says, if they are going to do Iron Lad for a Young Avengers movie, would you rather they have Jonathan Majors play younger Kang, or would you rather have a younger actor play a younger version of J. Majors Kang? Maybe have a younger actor. I would probably be more inclined. I'd probably be more inclined for that. Have a younger actor. Let's see. Rough Rider 86 says, can I get a happy birthday shout out to my mom, Deborah Robinson? It's her first time on Blerd Co. Happy birthday, Deborah. Happy birthday. I would sing you happy birthday, but yeah, nobody wants that. But yes, happy birthday. And if we can get some love in the chat for Deborah Johnson. Happy birthday from myself and the rest of Blerd Co. Here, let's see here. Yasuke26 says, due to the popularity of superhero video games, specifically the resurgence of video games from Marvel, Spider-Man, and the Avengers, which Marvel characters would you like to see have their own solo or team games? Daredevil, maybe. Yes, Daredevil is an automatic yes. I would love to see a Daredevil video game. I would love to see a Black Panther video game. I would love to see a good Miss Marvel solo game. Who else? I would love to see. Even though I'd have no hope that this would ever happen, but I would love to see a Blue Marvel game or like a Monica Rambeau game. I'd love to see all sorts of stuff. A good Fantastic Four game, a good 4-player co-op beat 'em up. I don't know. Like I can see it going so many different directions. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, Ed Boy Cuss says, what do you think of the new what do you think the new Eternals ongoing will focus on? I know the first story arc is the return of Thanos, which makes me think it will tie in with Kate's Thor run. Most likely. I think the main thing is going to be, addressing the return of Thanos is definitely going to be the main focus of the new series. Beyond that, I think they're really just going to spend time trying to get you used to these characters, because a lot of people don't know the Eternals. More people are familiar with the New Gods, who Jack Kirby also created, than they are with the Eternals. And I think it's gonna take some time. They're gonna have to write some lights out stories. I'm not familiar enough with the Eternals to speak about them intelligently. They were never a thing for me. Let's see. Carter's not here, but I'll give an answer that works for that would work. Kay Garrick asks, name something that scared you as a child. So I remember when I was a little kid, the first time I saw I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, and the scene with Dawn Lewis, she turns around and she has the whole like demonic thing going on. That actually spooked me the first time I saw it, because I was young enough that I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on in the movie. I was actually playing a board game with some of my other like younger family members, and they were kind of distracting us from the movie. And like the music started, and I just so happened to have turned around and saw this demonic woman. It actually scared the fuck out of me for a while when I was a little kid. And as I got older, I didn't care, but whatever. And then of course says, how much would I have to pay you to do a vid on Sornik Not 2? Okay, so all right, so here's the thing. We are going to be doing... actually, I meant to clear that one out. Sorry. I meant to actually have this revised on Patreon. There's going to be a new thing on Patreon that if you... I used to have it where, like, if you were a patron at I think it was like the $25 level, you could, like, pick something that I covered on the channel, like, as a one-time thing. I'm actually going to change that to make it where you can do it every month that you are a patron. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to, and hopefully not kill myself in the process. And I'll even try and go back and I'll see how feasible it is to do it retroactively. But it's not something I'm gonna do. It's not something I'm gonna do hardcore until I get all the Bale Project stuff done, because I'm still putting out Bale Project content that was asked for people that donated to that. So yeah, that would be a way to do it. Just kind of keep an eye on Patreon. And I may come up with something like that for Blerd Club as well. I don't know. I'm undecided on that one. And then JT asked, did they cast Moon Knight? They have not cast him yet, though. I think with the speed that everything is going right now, with She-Hulk having been cast, Red Hulk being announced for that show, and a lot of the developments going on with Miss Marvel, I think you will see an answer to that very soon. I'm not saying it's going to be like right in the next like month, but don't be surprised if before this year is out, we know who is playing Moon Knight. And even more importantly, Kamala Khan, for that matter. But I think by the end of this year, we will know who will be playing Mark Spector. I don't know if I'll put money on that, but I'm willing to go close to it. But that said, that is it for the questions. That's it for the questions. We're going to go ahead and get out of here because we actually overstayed our welcome. I actually kind of meant to be done with this in like 2.5 hours, but yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes it just bees that way. But Carter, want to say thank you to Carter for hanging with me today. I know he had some stuff come up. But just the same, I appreciate him jumping in with me, hanging with me. If y'all get time, Carter has actually been streaming more regularly on twitch.tv /Carter Presents. He's actually been streaming Control and some other stuff. He's actually he's been fairly regular lately. So yeah, make sure to go swing by, show Carter some love. Oh man, I don't know what's gonna be going on. I know tomorrow we're gonna drop we'll drop the Venom video public for everybody tomorrow. Venom number 28. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Channel members, patrons, Blerd Club, make sure to keep your eyes peeked to the community tab. Once again, I appreciate everybody who's here, y'all hanging out with me in the chat and just being awesome. And yeah, dude, I don't know what's gonna be going on the rest of the weekend. Depending on how I feel, we may come, something else may go down. I don't know. I don't even really want to say until I'm 100% certain. But like I said, make sure to follow me on Twitter at Blerd-Fear, or if you are in the Discord, it's another good place to follow me, because if I have any announcements about anything, they will usually go in one of those two places. That said, I'm getting out. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you everybody for everybody that chatted, asking questions, super chatting, donating, becoming channel members, all that good stuff. And once again, I can't say it enough. Thank you all for helping this channel reach 50,000 subscribers. It's unbelievable, crazy, just off the wall. And I'll probably be saying thank you for quite some time. But I hope you guys, I hope you guys don't get tired of me saying it. But I love you all. 3,000 and then some. Keep it plus ultra. Peace out.